Welcome in, everybody. So, we're starting off, as usual, with the very scary scene. Yesterday the game crashed, and it got rid of all of our Quaxley eggs. So I don't know if we had 60 or 90. I can't remember if we did 2 or 3 boxes. But we did a bunch. We did a handful, so I'm gonna say that we were at 60. If somebody remembers from the VOD, you can correct me on that. But otherwise, we are, well, it would help if I had eggs, first off. Otherwise, we're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday with the eggs. Maybe we get a Quaxley, maybe we make up for lost time. Who knows? IkeTube, welcome in. Ultimate Team Tron, welcome in as well. Chrissy, Charlotte, Amanda, Panna, welcome in. Imagine first egg being shiny. Could be. Could be. There's always a chance. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not really sure. But, it'd be kind of cool. I think we have, like, what, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I think I have one more stack of eggs. So I have like 130 eggs tonight. Not a ton, but yeah. I didn't want to make too many because if the game crashes again, I'm just going to be like extra salty. Chrissy, how am I doing? It's Friday, so I'm doing very well. How about yourself? You would be one to get it for sure. The one to get it in one egg? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my luck is that good. We've had good luck. I'm not saying we haven't. But, that's some next level stuff. Hello, collecting and calm. Hello. Hello, noob. How's it going for everyone? It's going well. Friday, cannot complain. We're gonna do some long streaming today. Officially going for the Hisuian Zoroark now. You know what? I need to trade that over to this game. So, we have a stream friend. His name is Tyler, Shiny Umbreon, and we don't really get to raid him because he streams during the day. But he pops in chat quite a bit. And he traded me a Hisui Zoroark that is in a moon ball, which is super cool. So if you guys don't know, you can get regional variants in different Pokeballs. So like Zorua, I think, is the first one that you could do this with. But because you can catch regular Zorua in this game, you could catch it in a moon ball. And then you could breed it with the Hisui Zorua. And then it has a 50% chance to make an egg with a moon ball of the Hisuian one. So you do that until you get one with a moon ball. And then you just do your thing. You breed it with a Ditto. So I'm going to do that. We're going to get a shiny Hisuian Zoroark and Zorua in a moon ball. Chrissy popping off, and with the shiny too. Chrissy, I appreciate you right at the beginning of stream. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, make sure to thank Chrissy. Everybody else gets some Mr. Kappas out there. And Ree, welcome. Pretty early for Ree. Not exactly early, because I know this is like super, depending on how you want to phrase it. I know that Ree is just awake, and it's really late for Ree, but for other people, it would be really early for them. I know how this time zone stuff works out. But we got Ree right at the beginning of stream. And Sir Top Hat with the $1. I appreciate you. No message, just here you go. Take this crisp George Washington. Currently hatching for the shiny Hisuian Zorua, yes. That, I think, is going to be my next hunt. I finally got a really cool one, and we're going to get it in a moon ball. Gonna lurk for a bit. Chris, I'll be here. First money donation of the day, I appreciate you. Still hunting Quaxley, I'm at about 100 eggs right now. How about you? We hatched, it was between 60 and 90 eggs yesterday, and then our game crashed. I think I might be at 90. I think we got through 3 boxes, and then it crashed kind of in the middle of the 4th box. So I think we're at like 90 or 100 checked. I don't know the exact number. We're not going to stress it too much. Usual mod duties end at like 1-ish, but went a bit over today. Well, man, you're on call afterwards too. The mod life never ends. And Mel, welcome in. Just having dinner, and then we'll be here with you all. You enjoy your dinner. Do not rush. You're all good. This Gray Gang stuff makes me stand out, but in a bad way. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Be sure to hang on to a box of them to trade out for anybody else that might need them. For what? The Hisuian Zorua? Missed another start of stream? Nah, we just started. You're good. And if you ever want to get in on like the dance party, if you ever just want to hear the music, I have the song on the channel too. If you ever just go to like the home page, the home channel page, it's right there. If you ever need your fix and I'm not streaming. Honestly, you wouldn't believe the amount I do. I think I would. Be doing everything. Running the streams. Hang on to a few boxes of Zorua as well, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I need to buy the DLC, but I keep forgetting to do it off stream, and I'm kind of worried that if I go to the eShop, it's going to like pop up some of my info, so I haven't done it on stream. That's the only reason I haven't done it yet. I play every role apart from the content creator on that channel. That channel. You don't have to say who it is. I don't know exactly who you mod, though. I know that you said you mod a few different people, and I've seen you around. CJ Kane, which game are you getting the DLC on? You know that I'm getting it on both. I'm the worst kind of Pokemon player. I'm going to buy everything they put out, all the DLCs. You know I'm going to do it. How many times will Calm forget to switch out the eggs for the hatched Mons? Basically every time. Every single go around. Well versed in the YouTube lottery, I appreciate it. I do. Finally beat Violet, very nice. How many Pokemon do you need to get your shiny charm, though? That's the big thing. Indulging in both versions. Well, there might be version-specific stuff, although he looks weird. Is that not it? Is it just the sunset? That made him look really strange. We save this time? No, we don't save. We don't save for eggs. Because I don't want to be manually releasing without shinies. I'll take the risk. We've hatched like 1,000 eggs, and we've had 1 crash here. So I like to live dangerously. That's what I like to do. On call now. 3. Enjoy. Enjoy. The sun makes Quaxley look super weird. Yeah, the sunset was... I think it's because it's like kind of a yellowy, orangish. It really makes it look strange in this. Yogurt was in here yesterday saying that I guess the beak turns like kind of an orange. And I don't know if that's true. I haven't actually seen the shiny sprite for this thing. Sad that they don't have mass release, yeah. The other thing that I'm sad about is that they still can't get, like, the box performance to be normal. They can't... Okay, I'm running around. I knew I was running around with them. There's number 1 for everybody keeping their counters. Definitely be able to tell when it pops up, though. It's pretty noticeable. Okay, good. Good. Chris. I see a light goal 150. What are we at likewise right now, guys? We usually get to 100 really quick, so... I could see that 150 needing to be pinned up, but I don't know for sure. I can't actually see it. We're at 103, all right. Done deal. Boom. I appreciate you guys, by the way. The super early, just like killing the light goals, it always really helps me out. You guys know that, though, because you're the real ones. You guys are always liking super early on. All you first hundo. Get the snowball push down the mountain. Like goal 1000, yeah. You know, we've never hit 1,000 likes before. One of these days, it's gonna happen. I don't know if tonight's that day. I don't know. But we have gotten close before. The highest we ever got was like 964. Very, very close. Just liked. QWERTY, I appreciate you. Shiny Quaxley is like a light blue or aqua color. Yeah. Yeah, I know about the blue difference, but somebody was saying that there's like a beak difference too, like the color of it. Pushing to 9K, yes. Yeah, we're getting up there. We're above 8,500 now. And we're actually very close to 8,520. It counts in tens now. So like this number, it looks like we're at 8,510. But when I looked, when the stream started, we were at like 8,518. I don't know why this sub counter doesn't like take the actual sub number. It just decides a random weird thing to put up there. But what can you do? Starting a new run of Paldea. Whole shiny team consisting of Fletchling, Wooper, Tinkatink, Dreepy, Cacturn, and Stonjourner. So are you trading stuff? Because you have to do a trade for Stonjourner. Or you'd need to trade Dreepy into Scarlet. Because you have like a version exclusive from each game. How are you getting that over there? What'd you do? Shiny hunting Vivian High Plains pattern. Very nice. What was the first one I got? I think the first one I got was High Plains. Is that like the... It's... Well, mine was like a candy corn. It was like an orange with some black on it. I'm trying to think of the one I got. Continental. I think it's Continental. I don't know the names of these forms. At least not yet. Shiny hunting... Oh, God. What is with these messages? You know what? I think I need timestamps enabled. Because they move around a little bit. I have a computer virus, apparently. You want to borrow some of my egg luck, and I borrow some of your overworld luck. Yeah, we'll trade for right now. For the next, like, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. As long as I can hatch these eggs. KM the GOAT. KM, how's things? Welcome in. The more I've looked at Quaxley, the less I dislike it. Still not a big fan of its evolutions, though. I agree with you, actually. I was kind of noticing that, like, when we were hatching these the other day. Is this little guy? He's alright. His middle evolution is disgusting. His final evolution, I get that it's like... It's some people's deal. Not necessarily mine. He's kind of a big weirdo, just... And you know what? I like Mr. Mime, who's also kind of doing that, but it's a little different. For some reason, he doesn't hit the same vibe as Mr. Mime for me, because he doesn't look like a middle-aged man in a clown costume. Maybe that's it. maybe that's my reasoning here. Welcome back. Join your streams while I'm on a call and just have the stream muted. Oh, I gotcha. Is that a bicycle Pokemon? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we got. We got the... Not a bicycle. Motorcycle. This thing can fly. It's a complete upgrade from the bicycle. It can climb mountains. Way, way better than a stanky old bike. Bennett, welcome in. Haven't chatted in a while, but I got a Shiny Alpha Ninetales, Alakazam, and Octillery. Very nice. You know, I've been kind of feeling like maybe having a Legends day on stream, but I think what I'm going to do is I want to multi-box it. Like, I have my main console, my one that I'm playing Violet on. that has my like full Pokemon Legends save on it. And I think the other thing I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have to get a second copy of Legends, which is like kind of annoying. But I want to get it for my second Switch, and I want to have them both trying to get space-time distortions at the same time, so I can check them back and forth. So I think I'm gonna do that. But that means I have to get a save up to that point. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. What are you shiny hunting for? Jay, we are right now, we're starting the stream with just like a cool 120 eggs for Quaxley. And we usually do this where we just do like a handful of them, and then we move on with our lives. We don't spend too much time with it. So after we do Quaxley, we're going to move on to, we need to get Hydreigon. That's in Scarlet, so we're going to change games. And then we're just going to kind of try to find what we need. We have a lot in the Living Dex that we still need. We're going to see if we can make it happen. Distortions take so long to spawn, they do. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about 2 consoles. We'll be able to see them a lot more frequently. I can kind of run around on each. And I'm thinking about on the secondary Switch, maybe what I do is I have that one at the point where space-time distortions are more common. I don't know if that's going to be better, though. Like, is having it at the space-time distortion buffed part in the story going to be faster than me, like, with the charm not having that? Because the shiny charm boost is a lot. I don't know. I might have to math that a little bit. But I've been thinking about a Legends thing. I still haven't decided. The nice thing about getting it to the point just where the space-time distortions are buffed is I don't have to spend as much time on the playthrough. And I think I can still perfect the Pokedex page for him and at least have like a decent chance. I can't remember when the Dex is perfected what the buff is. I think it goes from 1 in 4,000 to 1 in 2,000 or something. I can't remember though. God's Violet as my first shiny in Scarlet. Very nice. We're hoping to get one of those tonight. Digimon was my favorite growing up. Interesting. Interesting fact, Chili. McCassidy, welcome in. I see Beacon of Nick dancing there. I love Legends. First Pokemon game where I finished the Pokedex. You know what? I think it was mine too. It was mine as well, and it's what got me into streaming. That game really got me back into Pokemon as a whole. Alright, first box of Quaxleys. Like I said, I think we have... Okay. We have like 4 boxes of eggs, so it's not too bad, but it's still like a good chunk. 100, what is it? 124 eggs I think we have. We have a shot. Like I said, I think we hatched like 90 yesterday before the game crashed. I'm really hoping that doesn't happen again. If it does, that's going to be really annoying. So just prage for me. Oh, hold on, guys. Sorry. My wife has some friends over tonight, and one of them is calling to get in. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm going to take a sip as long as we're here. For me, Violet was my first Pokedex completion, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think that these games on the Switch are probably a lot of people's first Pokedex completions. Probably. Like, Sword and Shield was... Let me see. It was Legends, then I think Let's Go I perfected. I got all of them. And then Sword and Shield, and then this game. Those are the only 4 that I've completed the Dex in. Still haven't played the Digimon card game, though. You know, that has some pretty sweet art. I really like the, they have like an artist set where they have a bunch of like cool alt art cards and stuff like that. I don't care about Digimon at all, but I can still appreciate the cool things. We talked about Digimon. I love Digimon. Used to watch it a ton as a kid. As a kid, I always thought it was just a bootleg Pokemon, and I couldn't shake that stigma. Even though I guess it was before Pokemon, slightly. First Pokedex completion was Sword, then Shining Pearl, then Scarlet. Oh, I forgot about Shining Pearl. Shining Pearl was between this and Sword and Shield. So yeah, I did that game as well. So 5. And I did the 5. I'm trying to think. I did Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. It was really easy because I had a Living Dex in Legends already, so I just transferred like everything from that. Shield was the first game ever completed the Dex on. Grinded it out for 2 weeks before Scarlet and Violet released. So, yeah, I kind of remember this, actually. Never touched anything to do with Digimon. More of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Kid growing up. I was also a Yu-Gi-Oh! Kid. I was Pokemon and then Yu-Gi-Oh! I am Resolve, welcome in. Grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I really like old school Yu-Gi-Oh! I do not, like, after GX or when GX came around, that was when they lost me. Once they got rid of the Egyptians, that was when I was out. Completed every Pokedex since the Shiny Charm was introduced. Wow. Yeah, you know what? The old games are insane to get the Dex, because before the Switch, you would get every Pokemon that's ever been made in those games. That's what you had to do, right? Because I think in X and Y, you had to get every Pokemon available, right? Or was it just like a subset of them? Because there's like, in Gen 7, it's like 700 Pokemon or something, right? It was a lot. I love GX so much, still remember the theme. Yeah, it wasn't for me. They lost me. For Cake, welcome in. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was awesome. You know what? Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh!, as long as we're talking about it. Hold on. You see that pot of greed right there? Draw 3 additional cards from my deck. I summon Pot of Greed. Yeah, GX, they really lost me. And then they started kind of doing weirdo stuff. I also didn't really like the new mechanics. Can you glance over chat and confirm something for us? Which mod is lurking? We need assistance. What's going on here? Hold on. It was just giveaways that are allowed. Yeah, we don't do trades or anything. We can do raids. No, we don't do any of, like, you can post a code for it, but I don't want you guys doing any, like, long-term communication in the chat here. It just kind of floods the chat. So, I don't mind you guys trying to, like, offer up a code and have people just connect, but don't keep posting it over and over again just so it isn't, like, constantly sitting around. But yeah, I don't mind you guys doing raids as long as there isn't, like, a ton of communication floating around for it in here. But if you guys, I know Jimbo doesn't have a Discord, but if you guys have a Discord, that's the place to do it if you're trying to do raids and trades and all that stuff. We needed a third word that rhymed with raids and trades. Raids, trades, and maybe catching Gallades. We're gonna go with that. Favorite Gen 9 Shiny? Cloth. Cloth is the one. Hot take, I guess. I think Burmy has a neat concept and functionality by it changing its cloak. Yeah, but I think it's kind of cool too. It's too bad that its shiny is kind of lame. And I get what they were doing. Like, Burmy is the worm. Is like the little dude inside of the leaves. But I still think it would have been cool if they... Well, I don't know. Then you wouldn't know what cloak it was. That was the reason they didn't change the color of, like, the outside. But I feel like they should have did a bit of a bigger difference than just black to, like, kind of dark blue. because it really isn't that noticeable. But yeah, whatever. He was a cool guy though. That was a hunt that took me a long time in Legends. That was one of the tough ones. Only the Legends Living Dex aficionados know that one. That was a nightmare. When they changed it from 2,000 to 4,000 LPs when I was lost. 2,000 to 4,000 life points for Yu-Gi-Oh. Raids, trades, I don't know. Glades. Grades. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh when Links came out to it. Got complicated after that. Yeah, like I said, you guys know, 2 brain cells, it's kind of tough. Anything past, like, XYZ was starting to get, like, kind of be a thing, but they were like fusion monsters back then. That was the only kind of weirdo thing they had besides, like, the basic fusion and, like, regular, like, special summoning, stuff like that. Like, that's kind of all they had. But I will just say, as much as I liked Yu-Gi-Oh!, it was never, like, a good, balanced card game. They never really got it to that point. It was always a mess when I played it. Used to run a Quasar Synchro. I do not know what any of those are. I do know that Synchros are Yu-Gi-Oh! Things. Loved watching Yu-Gi-Oh!, but I admittedly did not really understand what the heck was going on. Well, if you were watching the show, you kind of still wouldn't necessarily know what was going on in the card game because they just played by their own rules for a while. I don't know if they got it better, but in the original seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh!, they just said, I'm just gonna raw summon this Blue Eyes White Dragon and you can deal with it. That's what they said. Quentin, welcome in. No, you're not late. We're just getting started. You need a math degree to play modern Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, sounds interesting, I guess. Has a little depth to it. Yeah, Tony, we've had a lot of gifted memberships recently. Tonight, I think Chrissy is the only one so far that's gifted any memberships, but we've had, in the past couple streams, just a bunch of people. We had like over 100 or like 200 or something recently during one of the streams, just out of nowhere. I don't feel like I did anything for that, but people said, oh, there's a lot of gray names in here, and they took it personally. Gonna leave now, Chris. We'll see you around. Yeah, Kaiba has the screw the rules, I have money mentality, and you know what? He does have money. So let him let him break his rules. Winton Overwatt. Exactly. Good old Winton. Accuser, welcome in. Accuser. Maybe Accuser. That's what we're gonna go for. Turn 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is about 15 minutes before it's your turn. That's how it is now? It's super weird because you don't have many cards in your deck in that game, so I think you only draw 5, right? To me, it doesn't seem like there's that much going on, but I would imagine, like, now you're probably just drawing a ton of cards and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They never really, like, printed balanced cards. They always kind of kept making them more and more broken. And that was the thing I didn't like about Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid who couldn't, like, buy a bunch of cards. It was just like, oh, I finally got this Raigeki, and it was like $30, which is a lot for a kid. A kid who doesn't really have a ton of money. You buy that Raigeki, and then they go, oh, by the way, this new set came out, Raigeki's banned. Sorry. And now you have this card that you paid $30 for that is useless now. Absolutely useless, has no value, nobody wants it. You're just locked in. Elkin. So sorry missed the beginning of the stream. Chill with the caps. Chill with the caps. You're good. We're just getting going. You haven't missed anything yet. Envoy, welcome in. How dare you, Elkin? Exactly. How dare you? The audacity. No Spanish. We know that W. Smith, popping off, likes to flex the bilingualness. Bilingualism. Not exactly. The bilinguality. We're at 154, guys. I appreciate you. Let's get a 200 like goal pinned up. If somebody wants to get one in the chat, I'll pin one. The best is when it's a child's card game, but you need a master's in physics and 6-figure salary to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. Yeah, that's the best part. You have to be Seto Kaiba. Alright, I see a bruh. We got the bruh like goal. I appreciate you guys. I speak a little French myself. Adults playing a children's card game. That's the only way to do it. The only way to do it. Big mistake, kid. You're playing a children's card game? Too bad. It'd be a shame if I had a 6-figure salary. Don't have the member emotes or I would. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very dark. Yeah, no, it's crazy. You know, the show isn't as dark. The manga was crazy. We've talked about this a few times on stream, but like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga was insane. He was like actually just kind of giving him the Pharaoh special. I'm the new Shirk, poor Ree. Ree doesn't, nobody wants to be the new Shirk. Nobody wants that position. Trying to breed a different Pokeball Zoroark, but there isn't any eggs. Why? I mean, do you have egg power enabled? Because when I don't have egg power enabled, my eggs take so long to generate. It's insane. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that, but for some reason, if I'm using Ditto and another Pokemon and I don't have egg power, I could sit for like 10 minutes and not get an egg sometimes, I feel like. I don't know how the rolls happen with that or how it works, but it's not good. 8.51k subs is 6 figures. We were talking hypothetically, Leon. Hypotheticals here. That is definitely not 6 figures. I'll just tell you that right now. Just to kind of set our expectations. Season 0 was the manga animated, was it? Did they have everything from the manga in that? Because I haven't actually watched Season 0. I know that it was like darker, but they didn't show that. Like most people didn't see it. Does breed matter when breeding? If so, that's it. Does breed matter? Yeah. What do you mean? Does like the Pokemon species matter? Because yes. I don't know what you mean though. Gender. Well, yeah. Yeah. Male plus female makes eggs. They, they aren't very modern here with that, guys. They haven't accepted all of the differences, the changes in the world now. It is what it is. But yes, male plus female Pokemon. You have to have one of each to be able to breed them. To be fair, you're at 8.51k. Is different than the average with over 200 watching and 1,000 members. I will not deny that. I'm not complaining here. I will not complain. We have a lot of very hatched eggs. We have a lot of very supportive people in the chat, and I appreciate you guys a ton. Never complain. I'm not complaining. Somebody was just saying 8.5k subs is 6 figures, and then they do like the Mr. Beast. There. What is the name of the face with the YouTube like cliche thumbnail? The guy's like the stupid like YouTube thumbnail memes. It's like nobody YouTubers in their thumbnails, and then it's just like the crazy blown out just mouth and like gigantic eyes. Shiny in the next 3 eggs. This is a bold claim. Yeah, Ditto is special. Ditto's just, he's got some other things going on. Red arrow pointing to the focal point, yes. Although, to be fair, I've used some red arrows in my day too, on a few of my videos. I don't usually use them on the stream thumbnails, but I have been the arrow guy before. But I promise you guys, well, maybe never. I think that it would be kind of funny if I had one thumbnail with me like, like a really stupid one for like an April Fool's or something, but like, you know, besides that. Bakes Voldemort, welcome in. Ditto breathing heavily in the corner. Yeah. Very heavily. Is a pog face. Yeah, we have a pog face. We do have that. Which, you know the thing? I wasn't making that to make an emote out of that. My people in my Discord are just insane. And anytime I make a weirdo face, they make an emote out of it. I couldn't tell you why. They're very quick, too. I was picnicking in Area 0 and I sent all of my Pokemon in the hole to Ohio. Yeah, you know. It's pretty in Area 0. Hopefully they survive the fall, that's all I gotta say. It's a long drop. Wolf, hi. Welcome in. Just got sushi. It's so good. Very nice. Like, delivery sushi? What? Pogface in the thumbnail win. Probably never. April Fools, maybe. Maybe we get one on April Fools. I'll think about it. Calm Shroom, welcome in. And Lucky, welcome in as well. Captured a few clips too. I know. We've had some clips, some screenshots of Calm making weird faces. It's something else. Yes, good old Calm Mr. Kappa. Poor Ree. Poor Ree. Planned a road trip with the wife this week and got a shiny Totodile and Soul Silver in 3.5 hours. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Road trip. Do you care saying where you're going? You don't have to tell me. Hopefully it's something fun, something cool. Wish there was a sushi place in my town. There's just not a sushi place at all? You must be kind of outside of a big city, I would assume. I feel nice today. I'm gonna subscribe. Oh, savage. Oh, thank you. Such a kind viewer. If you dig the vibes, you know, feel free to sub. Feel free to like and do all that stuff, but don't feel like you have to. If you don't dig the vibes and it's not your deal, like, not trying to twist your arm into it. But I appreciate you guys supporting. I have a screenshot of you when your camera froze. Love that. Love that. Catch Shiny Snom for me. We already have one. We've actually caught 2 of them before. We've had a duplicate one and we did a giveaway on it. Feeling nice today. I'm gonna unsubscribe. Oh, Diego, thank you. Thank you. I almost swallowed a Rubik's Cube piece. Okay, so, Jimbo, I'm just gonna say, first off, that's kind of natural selection, so you better be careful with that. But second off, I didn't read the word piece at first, and I thought you had said that you almost accidentally swallowed a Rubik's Cube. An entire, you know. And I had a lot of questions that were about to be unleashed towards the chat. So I'm glad it wasn't just that. Yeah, what the Jimbo doing? I can solve a Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds. Big if true. Big if true. And I love that emote. Which one? What you doing over there? What you doing? My birthday is on Monday, gaming with G. Well, happy early birthday. I will be streaming that day. Any tips for shiny egg hunting? There's not really a ton. Use egg power when you're generating the eggs, when you're like making them. What else? Use flame body when you're hatching them because it makes the eggs hatch faster. And make sure you have egg power enabled when you're hatching the eggs too. It makes them hatch a lot faster. So, those are kind of the hot tips. We shall never know what the Jimbo be doing. Jimbo got a little too hungry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a hunger situation. There's something else going on there. Mr. Beast, exactly. Pineapple jalapeno cheese pizza. Dante, I'm gonna let you have that. But I don't... I'm not really sure about that. I'm gonna let it slide. But I've never heard of anybody doing jalapenos and pineapple. I feel like this is not actually a thing, but maybe it is. Alright, we need to get egg power enabled again. Someone told me hatching in a specific spot has a higher chance for shiny. Is that true? No, it's not true. There are certain places that make it so your game is more prone to crashing, though. So I would just be careful. I wouldn't do it in any, like, specifically Alfrenada. That's like the psychic gym town. And, for some reason, the game crashes, like, all the time there. And we've actually had a crash in this town, too. But it is what it is. The thing that sucks is if your game resets, if it crashes, that could be fine, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily, if you saved, you might be fine. But you will have to rehatch all of the eggs again. Because you can't release eggs. So it really sucks if it crashes. Does being mod have any advantages? Honestly, knowing that you're helping out the community is kind of the advantage. And you get kind of a cool looking name. It's blue in the chat. But the mod life is not glamorous. It's just keeping the chat nice, keeping our community a very nice, like, cool place where everybody can chat and we don't have to deal with a bunch of bots and, like, annoying people spamming in chat and all that stuff. So it's just protecting the community that we all know and love. That's the benefit. I go to the olive rolling field. It's really nice. Oh, yeah, that's actually not a bad spot. I might have to think about that one. Envoy, speaking of mods, where are they at? Yeah, I wish I knew. They're all partying tonight. Mel is eating dinner right now, and she's gonna be here. But yeah, that's... Mel's the only mod, it looks like, tonight. This community is great. I would agree. I would agree. Yeah, Mel is munching. But besides Mel, I'm not really sure who else is rolling out. Usually we have a couple. I have a shiny primate. Do you want it? Savage. I actually already have one, but I appreciate it. I'm trying to do a Shiny Living Dex with everything being caught by me. So I'm trying not to take any, like, shiny Pokemon from the people. But if any of you guys ever have anything that you want to, like, get rid of, it's a duplicate or whatever, feel free to post a code in the chat and trade it, you know, if you're doing, like, a giveaway for it. No mods, does this mean I can't be Shadow Realmed? Noob, give it a shot. I still have the wrench. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of like dinner time for most of the mods. I know they're kind of in that time zone. So we're good. Everybody's chilling right now. How are you able to stay so calm? I don't know. I have no idea. There's just something in the air when I'm here playing Pokemans. Also, when I'm hatching eggs, it's not like there's a ton going on here. Very, very easy to stay calm. Mel, Chaos. Mel is here. Welcome in. Everybody was asking where the mods were. Now you better be careful, because she's got the bonkin' wrench. Have you gotten Iron Leaves yet? Yeah, actually, last night we got Iron Leaves and we got Walking Wake. So we actually caught both of those on stream. Mel, Shadow Realmy. Why do you want to be Shadow Realmed? You don't want that. Am I a Lone Ranger tonight? I guess. We haven't seen any other mods tonight. I know that Raze is out on like a girls trip tonight. So, well, I think this weekend. So I don't think we're going to see any Raze. Every time I see you, it seems like nothing could phase me. You know. Some things like this could phase me. We have 10 gifted memberships for Mel. Mel, I appreciate you. Hitting the member goal. I almost said like goal. Guys, if you got Henri, I see you got one of those. Make sure you guys say thanks to Mel if you got one of those gifted memberships. And everybody else gets some Mr. Kappas in the chat. Yeah, Ree is officially de-shirked. Let's adjust our member goal here. Mel, I do appreciate it. I do. Alright, the goal is adjusted. Ree got one again. Ree didn't have to live without the membership for too long. It was like a day. 24 hours of no Mr. Kappa. Had a just a bit of a Kappa detox. And guys, if you want to get one of those gifted memberships, Mel just posted the link in the chat. That exclamation gift. It posts a link to opt in for memberships, because for whatever reason, YouTube makes you opt in to get them. So make sure you're opted in if you haven't received a gifted membership. If you've never had one here, you know that you might not be opted in, but it's annoying. You have to do it on every channel. I don't know why they do it. Love that there's peeps in the chat excited that I got one. Yeah. De-shirked her. Love to see it. Finally got an Iron Leaves, now I got both. Yes. Yeah, the Walking Wake was like a lot easier. But we got Iron Leaves on like, I think we got it on our first try. I don't think we had to like retry it at all. How can I check your Shiny Living Dex? Exclamation Living Dex in the chat. Rendleson. I'm broke. Well, Rendleson, don't be sending me money when you're broke. Please keep your money, guys. If you don't have like money to throw around, if you're not doing your thing with that, if it's a stress for you, please don't try to throw money at me. And I do not hold it against you guys if like your membership lapses or anything like that. I would much rather you guys not be in a bad financial situation. Like, it's nice, I appreciate you guys supporting, but please don't feel like you have to, okay? But Rendleson, I do appreciate it. Haven't played Scarlet and Violet since Walking Wake. I mean, they came out just a few days ago. You're making it sound like it's been a long time, Cyan. That's like, was it Monday? It was like on Monday. Stop the bots getting the memberships. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody's just lurking and we have bots and stuff that aren't opting in, that does make a lot of sense. And I don't mind, like, the active people getting them. You know, the people that opt in, the people that are here listening to what I'm saying and clicking on the link and doing all that. Trey, just tuning in, sending the shiny egg luck. I appreciate it. Maybe this is the one. Almost one shot a 5-star cloister. Yeah, it's it feels really good when you just absolutely bop a Terra raid thing. They don't even get to put up a shield, you just smash them. 3 more to 200 like goal, guys. I appreciate you. We're popping off. Trying to get a job soon. The stonks of stonks. Good luck. Alright. I just got a bunch of alerts that we need a new light goal. You know what? Elkin, I see that you were first, but Ree just got unshirked. So we gotta get Ree up there. I'll get you on the next one, Elkin. We love listening to what you have to say. Do ya? Is that a fact? I couldn't tell you why, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. I'm too slow. Well, you know. I didn't even necessarily pick the first one this time. Sometimes I have to make an executive decision on this. It is what it is. I think your alert goes off a few times. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It went off like 3 times for me. Either way, whatever. It worked. It did what it needed to do. Are you gonna do the shiny Hitmon and Tyrogue stuff tomorrow? What do you mean? I don't know about this. But I didn't have any plans to do any specific Pokemon Go stuff. What's going on with the Hitmon stuff? Because shiny Tyrogue is super cool. Like, I would be down. Most of us pay to listen to you. I mean, I guess that's kind of true. Y'all being suspiciously nice to me today. Yeah, we're gonna give her the wrench, just the bonk, not hand the wrench. We're gonna we're gonna swing the wrench. Do you enjoy a nice can of whipped cream? A nice can of whipped cream, just like on its own? I mean, whipped cream is cool. I'm down with it. I don't specifically grab whipped cream on its own. And I mean, I guess if we have it, you know, you'll have a little whipped cream, but I don't like buy it specifically just to have it around for that. Know what I mean? When are you going to do overworld hunts? After I hatch these eggs, we have like 100 eggs. It's nothing crazy. And then we're going to go to overworld hunts. Yeah, won't survive in Ohio. Nobody will survive in Ohio, except for Jimbo. Well, maybe not. Jimbo wouldn't survive in Ohio. He can survive in the Shadow Realm, but not Ohio. Baked Voldemort. Oh, and you got a shiny too. Baked Voldemort with the $5. Drove up to North Carolina for my graduation ceremony. Now I can commit to these ludicrous reset hunts. Yes. Now for the real next step. We be getting the shinies. I've only ever been banned from a stream once in my life, and it was an incident when giving me an editor role on Twitch. Should we be the first legitimate time? Ree, I like having you here. But we can break some new ground. Can set a record here. I thought that meant strawberries. What you talking about? Have a 50-50 chance of surviving Ohio. I don't think it's 50-50. Maybe a 1 in 10. A cool 10%. I hear the Shadow Realm is fun. You hear incorrectly. It is no fun. Unless you're a Tauros, in which case it is a party over there. Unless you're a lion or a bull. One of those two things, and you will have a great time over there. A 1 in 99? Yeah, that works too. 1 in 4,000? Yeah, hit him with the shiny odds. You got a 1 in 4096. Ohio be a straight enigma. You don't wanna know. You don't want to have to learn what the Ohio is like. I thought Stroobs, maybe some fun Canadian. You said desert, not dessert, but I know what you're talking about. Stroobs? What did I miss here? Maybe I shouldn't be saying something I don't know. I don't know what Stroobs are. My math teacher's mom lives in Ohio. Why do you know that? Why do you know where your teacher's parents live? Charmandal, welcome in. Hit me with the was The old school, the classic. Ryan Reynolds, welcome in as well. Ryan Reynolds is a regular these days. He's always popping in. It's because I was saying how handsome Ryan Reynolds was. You just can't get enough of it. Yeah, that is the Ryan Reynolds, by the way. The actual one. The famous Canadian Stroob Desert. Yes, many camels. I'm back after the short food making sesh. What did you make? The Miz is from Ohio. The Miz. We're not... Your wife isn't the teacher's mother or whatever that the other person... Are we, like, connecting all of the dots here right now? We've got the It's a Small World happening right now. Flatter anyone and they will want to come back. Well, you know. Ryan Reynolds specifically. Handsome fellow. We had a few Ryan Reynolds in here when that happened, initially. Lurker Urchin checking in. Urchin, you're not a lurker anymore. You're official. I appreciate you hanging out, and I appreciate the rest of you lurkers out there. I feel like I haven't shouted you guys out in a bit. I appreciate you guys lurking, and as long as we're here, at this point in the stream, I appreciate you VOD enjoyers watching too. I know we got a few of you. You're floating around out there, but I appreciate you guys. Have some shinies to give out. My boxes need some cleaning. Yeah. One of these days when the other mods are back, we're going to need to do this because I have like a full box of shinies again to give away. We're going to have to do it at some point. I am no lurker. I'm not saying everybody's lurkers. I'm just shouting out specifically to them, the unspoken lurkers. Hiding in the shadows. Miriam, Quaxley is the best starter Pokemon, like, of all time? Oh, I don't know. Just got my Elgato. Elgato, like a cat? Or did you get an Elgato thing? I have a lot of Elgato things. Lurk. I'm a lurker, CRXW. You're not a lurker in the Discord, though. I see ya. I appreciate you hanging. Karan's a proud lurker. We got a lot of the lurks. This is my alt. My main account is Duck. My main account is bugging out. Well, you know what? Even your alt account has a membership. That's some high-class alt account. I can only watch on the weekend streams because school got me busy. Do not stress it. The VODs are always up. And, yeah, I'll be here on the weekends. So yeah. Anybody that can't make it to every stream, like I stream 5 nights a week. I can't expect everybody to be here for every stream. Not realistic. Lurkers unite. Dan in the Lurker Squad. The Miz as the wrestler. Miz is the wrestler. Woot. Got an HD60S Plus. Very nice. Got a capture card. I always use the Pro capture card, the one that like goes in your computer, but I get why a lot of people don't use that. When you said give her the wrench by mistake earlier, my brain said, please no. No, yeah. You gotta pick your poison. You're either getting handed the wrench or you're getting bonked with the wrench. There's one or the other. There was never the piece, it was never an option here. It was always just swinging the wrench. Did I miss Sir Top Hat getting a membership? I don't know if Sir Top Hat got one. We had some gifted memberships earlier. We had a cool 10 from Melon. We had 5 from Chrissy at the beginning too. I didn't see who got them though. Y'all are so friendly here, I might sub. Yeah, we might finally convince Mel to sub. Might be able to convince her. If you ever need an extra in an emergency. Yeah, no. I appreciate it, Ree. And, you know, if I ever have to take you up on that offer, I will. But we'll try to keep it nice, chill vibes for Ree. Luckily, you know, this is the first time that we've only had, like, one mod in the chat for a bit. If we get to a point where we need more, and a few other people can't make it or something like that, then we might add another one or two into the mix. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging. Luckily, we're pretty chill. I can't talk. Pretty chill squad. Pretty chill squad. Pretty chill squad. I had a bit of a stroke there. It was just, you know, ignore me. There's not too much moderating to do, right? We don't have a bunch of lunatics. Well, okay, we do have a bunch of lunatics, but they're playing by the rules in the chat. Ceiling Cat popping in to like the stream on the phone in a rush. Ceiling Cat, I appreciate you popping in. We'll see you later or on the next one, whatever happens. Thank you to whoever gave me the free sub. Mystic, we've had a bunch of gifted memberships. I don't know who gave it. I wish you could see. It sucks that you can't, like, get an alert for it. Moody Mel, would you like some hot Kool-Aid for your party? Would you, Mel? Tell the truth. I may be crazy, but I'm respectful. That's all I ask. Crazy and respectful. We got Agent 7 lurking. I appreciate you lurking. 100% an Ohioan. An Ohioan. Well, you're not 100% an Ohioan yet, because you're not actually sent to Ohio in our chat yet. So, it hasn't been made official. Just got back from the store with wine and jerky. Pretty cool combo. It's gonna be a good night. Calm and Crazy. That's the alternative channel name. Yeah Boys also lurking. We got a bunch of lurkers tonight. I appreciate you guys lurking. Check the top of chat. I see that Chrissy gifted me the membership. Oh, does it actually show at the top? That's pretty... There's so many people asking, though. I would assume that they'd see it on the chat. Is that maybe something that doesn't pop up for mobile or something like that? Where did the Ceiling Cat emote come from? It's Ceiling Cat. I just read it like that because I was looking at the emote, but Ceiling Cat is a member of the channel who pops in here and just swoops in with a bunch of gifted memberships and donos and all kinds of stuff. So we made a cool Ceiling Cat hello emote for old Ceiling Cat. So that's where it comes from. It's a Meowth upside down though. He's just saying hi, but he's, you know, I can't go upside down. Sorry. It shows who gave the membership even on mobile. Well, there you go. I did not know that. I actually can't get gifted memberships for whatever. Like, it's because I'm on a brand account. I know the reason that I can't. It just sucks that I can't. So I've never been gifted one. Most of the time I've gotten half of them, and most of the time I've gotten gifted at half of the time. That was a strange set of words. Chrissy, with 5 more gifted memberships. I'm just gonna move on with my life. Another 5. Guys, I appreciate you. Chrissy. Everybody who got one of those gifted memberships, thank Chrissy. And everybody else, especially you people who just got those emotes. Throw out a Mr. Kappa. Get the Kappa wall. Get a lot of gifts. Yeah, I mean, if you're here in this chat, as long as you're here and you're like, you're normally in here for a bit of time, like, you're gonna get gifted one eventually. We just have a bunch of very generous people in the chat, and y'all are the real ones. So many green names. Did anyone get a shiny Mr. Kappa? You know, I haven't seen any go off, but I think that the alerts are being a little weird too. It seems like only a handful of them are going off for whatever reason. I appreciate this community and I want to show my appreciation. Well, Chrissy, I appreciate you. I appreciate you appreciating me appreciating you. When did this get added, or am I the only one just seeing this face? So, that's been there for a while. This isn't, like, new. It's been there for a hot minute, but that one was like an updated emote. Sometimes we swap the things that are in our emotes, and I think that one got added when we got to like 1,000 members, and I just put it as a placeholder because it was funny. And then everybody's like, no, leave the disgusting Jigglypuff emote. So it's there right now. Decided to keep shiny Sandy Shocks that I have. Just checked, and they are both marked. Very cool. Yeah, we've kind of had bad luck on the marked shinies recently. For whatever reason, we have just not had the luck with them. PC is usually off at this time, so I've never seen it at this size. Is it a lot smaller on mobile, like the emotes and stuff? I should probably look at how some of them look on mobile at some point. Got a rare marked Gabite. Very cool. We actually, 2 nights in a row, got shiny rare marked Pokemon. Like, they were back-to-back each night. They weren't, like, back-to-back shinies, but it was like on the Thursday stream we got one, and on the Friday one we got another. What will you hunt after Quaxley? So we have, I think, like 30 more eggs for this thing, and then after those eggs, we will look for Zweilous, and then we're going to play it by ear a little bit. We need to get some more things for the Living Dex, so I think I want to look for Indeedee again. We didn't get that last night, so I'd like to try to get the male Indeedee. I'd also like to try for one of the ground types in the desert. We need a few things. I have to leave. I wanted to get pinned, but that is for next stream. Elkin, we'll see you around. You'll get it on the next one. I use iPad when I'm out of the office. And yeah, the apps don't do emotes justice. That's weird. Yeah, I'll have to look at them, because that's something that I want to consider. When I make emotes, I really try to make sure that they're, like, recognizable. I'm, like, pretty picky about what I make an emote. Who are we raiding tonight? That is so far away, Tyrannus, I have no idea. We'll have to see who's live when I decide to end. And yeah, it might be more than 3 hours. We go past 10:30 when it's Friday and Saturday for sure. They're recognizable, it's just you lose the details on the smaller screens. Yeah, emotes are tough. It's tough to make it convey something that actually makes sense when it's like that small of a picture. Just started watching the streams on my laptop and they do look better, but it's fine. Yeah, even on on the PC chat version of it, they're still kind of tough to tell what they are. And I think not to not to pat myself on the back or whatever, but I do think that all of ours are pretty recognizable, but it's tough. I've seen some people with some really cool emotes that you can tell are like very detailed and were like a cool piece of art, but it got shrunk down and it's just like, it's impossible to know what's going on with it. On my PC chat, they look great. Awesome. Love to hear it. How many eggs have you hatched? So we hatched like 90 yesterday and my game crashed. So we've done 90, and then this is our second official batch for Quaxley. So I think we're at like 180 right now. I'll look when we get our next batch of eggs. Does anyone know if the outbreak streak stays on the night-only Pokemon? You mean like when it's nighttime, you get a bunch of KOs, it goes to daytime and they don't spawn, and then it goes back to nighttime? The KO streak isn't necessarily like a streak. You have to think about it more of it's how many Pokemon are left in the outbreak. So every outbreak has a finite number of Pokemon that'll spawn. That's somewhere between like 90 and 110, something like that. And all you're doing is you're KOing down to a certain point. So you get it to 60 KOs, it gives you an alert, and then you know that you have the higher shiny odds. It doesn't matter if you do them back to back, like in a row. It's not like a chaining thing, which I think some people get confused with. You just have to have that many total KO'd out of that outbreak, and then you have the outbreak for like, you know, that entire day until your game time resets. So that's how it works. Jimbo eating more Rubik's Cubes. Love to see it. That was an old Chuck Norris joke. For any of the boomers in the chat, any of the internet boomers, Chuck Norris jokes used to be the funniest thing on the internet. They don't really work anymore, but one of my favorites was I heard that Chuck Norris swallowed a Rubik's Cube and he pooped it out solved. That was like the one of my personal favorites. That's what Jimbo's trying to do right now. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, with the outbreak stuff, I feel like people just, there's a lot of confusion on it. People throw around the word chaining a lot, and that makes it kind of confusing. I missed those, they were great. Yeah, no, they were a good time. I always pretended like I knew who Chuck Norris was. You didn't know who Chuck Norris was? You never looked him up? I was at baseball tryouts all week and I made the team. Very nice. Yeah, no need to apologize. But congrats. Made the team. Alright, this is our last 9 eggs. We got 5 and then 4 more. I still don't even know. Chuck Norris is honestly... he's like a guy from the like 70s, 80s. He was in action movies. He's like this kind of... I think he has a black belt. He's like a karate guy. And he was in some action movies. So like, he was in a Bruce Lee movie as like the guy fighting Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee like ripped his chest hair off during that fight. But he was like, he's a tough dude. He was like a black belt, and I guess he won tournaments and stuff for like karate or whatever he did. And he had a show here in like the US, Walker, Texas Ranger, and he like was just like a big strong guy. Yeah, Walker, Texas Ranger. I never personally like watched that show. I was a kid and like I did not care. But we knew who he was. Not like I watched him or had any affiliation with Chuck Norris besides the jokes. Do you have a shiny Happiny? I do. Why? Do you want to see it? What you trying to see? Z-Logic, he was in Walker, Texas Ranger. Yes. Yeah, that was his, like, his big thing, right? That was his show. Chuck Norris doesn't look for Shiny Quaxley. Shiny Quaxley looks for Chuck Norris. I think this is the other way around. One of the other... Are we going to get into Chuck Norris jokes right now? There's, like, another classic one. It was like, Chuck Norris doesn't sleep, he waits. Like, that's the kind of stuff. Like Chuck Norris... He's strong. He big, crazy, tough guy is basically like the meme. Watched Walker, Texas Ranger, Xena Warrior Princess, and Matlock with my grandma growing up. Love to see it. You know, I never really had anybody that watched any of those shows. Like my parents didn't. I didn't was never really around them. But I feel like I saw bits and pieces of that, but I was a kid. I wasn't picking up anything on that, and I never explicitly sat down and watched it. Cute Dial, been loving the streams. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're digging the vibes. Posted one, but you missed it. Sorry, the chat is schmoovin' right now. Grew up a lot on those old shows, The Munsters. The old Munsters. I did watch that a little bit. My grandma was a fan of the Munsters. Expendables 2 has Chuck Norris. Really? He's like one of the guys? Expendables 2 is just basically the most, like, testosterone-filled movie ever, I guess. It's just a bunch of, like, really jacked action movie stars Whenever I have a pet chicken in a game, I always name it Cluck Norris. I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of Cluck Norris. Chuck Norris does not use spell check. If he happens to misspell a word, Oxford will change the spelling. That's a fact. Yeah, the boxes, all of the shiny giveaway shenanigans, it's tough. What is this? Coffee doesn't wake up Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris wakes up the coffee. Exactly. This is like, you can basically fit any kind of joke around the Chuck Norris, like, cookie cutter that you need to do, right? 90s TV was way better. It was a good time. It was a very good time. Please don't send me to the Shadow Realm because of my joke. I did not see the joke, so you're good. Oh, okay, I did just see it. First off, you have the kind of opposite situation of what a Chuck Norris joke would be. But yeah, phrasing. I have a shiny Shuckle in home named Shuck Norris. I love that too. I'm a big fan. We got some good, like, Chuck Norris nicknames here. I didn't realize we had such high class in the chat. I mean, I had an idea, but... Alright, last Quaxley. Is this the one? The final Quaxley of the night? This is 124, so this will put us at 214 hatched. We'll just say 210. It's easier to remember. We'll forget about the 4. Gigabytes, welcome in. Too bad. Alright, we're at 210 for Quaxley. We're gonna reset this dude. We don't need him. We're getting rid of the eggs. We're gonna do some just wild encounters. I'm gonna switch over to Scarlet, but before we do that, guys, get a drink of water, hit the restroom. I've been hydrating. I gotta hit the restroom real quick, so we're gonna do a quick BRB party, 2 minutes. I'm gonna play some music for you, and I'll see you in a hot minute, okay? Do your thing, I'll be right back. Like the stream if you haven't yet. Be right back. Alright, we're back at it, and we're in Pokemon Scarlet now. We're going to be hunting for Zvilis, which is... I don't know. It's part of the Dino line, and as you guys may or may not know, we have a bit of a history with this stupid dinosaur dragon thing. He doesn't like to appear for us, so we're going to see. I think I'm going to do a dark sandwich. Last time we were hunting for this, we got just an absolute ton of Brute Bonnet. So I'm hoping that's not what happens right now. A certified hood classic. Is that the that my theme song? I'm down with it. We got to get some people dancing to it. We got to get the whole squad. You know what? I don't even... Hold on. We were hatching eggs. I don't have my Living Dex pulled up, so let me just do this. I also don't have my sandwich guide up. I'm doing my thing, so I'm very unprepared for this Friday stream. Alright. I think that I have Salty Herba. Hold on. Let me just look. Yeah, we got Salty. So we're going to do a Dark Sammy, which is just going to be, I think... Smoked fillet. Yeah. Hold on. Somebody gifted memberships here. Let me... I couldn't see it because I was making a Sammy. I appreciate you. Hold on. Let's see who did this while I eat this delicious sandwich. Bludens. 10 gifted memberships. Bludens, I appreciate you. Okay, so I accidentally added lettuce to the sandwich too. That's on me. That's on me. Guys, make sure that you say thanks to Bludens if you got one of those. And everybody else get a Mr. Cap out there. Blue emotes for Bludens, yes. Get the whoopers, maybe a... Man, we have a lot of blue emotes. We have a variety of blue emotes. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the sandwich fail I just had. Let's move on with our lives. Thanks so much for the membership. Yes. And everybody who just got one of those memberships, you have access to all of the spicy emotes now. So make sure you use them wisely. Need another Chikorita emote. We have two. We do. We have the Chonklerita too. We have 2 Chikoritas already. How are you guys doing? Chris, I'm doing well. How about yourself? Alright, we're not gonna add lettuce this time. We're gonna be smart. Made this banana sandwich way too many times. All I see is banana. You know, that's why when I'm doing the eggs in Levencia, I just buy it. I can't even be bothered to make this banana sandwich anymore. I got Shiny Ditto in under 3 minutes. It took us quite a few sandwiches to get ours, but you know what? I'm alright with working for the Shiny Ditto. Because our first one that we got in Sword and Shield, we got pretty under odds. It was like at 500 or 600. Just hit odds on the Shiny Zorua hunt. I hate to see it. The Hisui Zorua, sorry. Hopefully you get it soon. I'm gonna have to do that too. I want to say thanks to whoever gifted me a membership. Justin, that might, if it was just right now, that would be Bludens. But apparently people say up at the top of chat, it says who gifted you a membership. So I think you should be able to see it maybe. Turned off my PC and moved rooms. Took my first break of the day. Well, you kick back and relax. Enjoy your time. Shiny Beyblade, welcome in. Crossing my fingers with that Zorua will be kind to me. Yeah. We're gonna see how it decides to be for us. I'm hoping that, because we've had very good Masuda luck, I'm hoping that we aren't just going to start having really, really bad Masuda luck. Because that might be worse than just having amazing luck. Or like just having like average luck constantly. Having really volatile Masuda luck might be worse. Because, like, you have a bunch, you get a bunch of shinies, and then it's like, okay, now we have 3 hunts that go to 2,500. We just make up for it. Oh my god, please. He's eating our sandwich time. Whoa, it has a booster energy. That's weird. Was watching The Mandalorian. I have not watched it. But I'm not really like a Star Wars person. I know that a lot of people are fans of that, though. Espeon is my favorite mon. Yeah. No, definitely not a bad pick. I know a lot of people have a bit of like... It seems like the radioactive green is such like a hot topic for some reason. But I've always thought it was pretty cool. Personally, there's a lot of people that hate green shinies for some reason, and I don't know why that is. I saw the blue like Z's over that thing and I thought it was a shiny. I was just a little triggered on that one. How's your day going? Luigi, it's going well. We haven't found a shiny yet. We started with our Quaxley eggs today, but at the very least, our game didn't crash. So, you know, we're already off to a better start than yesterday. Tyrannus, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Paradoxmon has like a 10% chance to be holding a booster energy. I did not know that. Yeah, I mean, I think I found my first booster energy. You get one just running around. I think it's in the lowest part, like even lower than here. In Area 0, you get it on like before the final fight with Turo or whoever else. And then, what? I don't know if I only have one or not. I'm trying to think. But maybe I did just have a few from catching things and I didn't realize. But I guess I would see it. Like, it would always happen at the beginning of the battle. I love Shiny Espeon. It looks like an alien. Yes, it looks like the Alamouse. It definitely does. Does anyone not want a non-shiny different Vivian pattern? You can breed those, right? If you do an Everstone, will it be able to hatch and be evolved into the different form? Is that how that works? I actually don't know how the breeding of the different forms will work. Would love the river. Gonna be getting some non-shiny butterflies. I like that that's a thing now. I do need to start hunting more of those. Can't breed down the patterns, that sucks. Alright. It kind of makes sense because it's kind of like some of the other things. You know, if you're trying to get a, in Sword and Shield, you can get a shiny Coughing, but there's no way for you to evolve it into a not Galarian Weezing, which sucks. Because it's not the form that you bred, it's the form that it evolves into. So you're just locked into it, which, I guess, you know, you just gotta deal with it. But regular Weezing is so much better than Galarian Weezing. The shiny especially. I love the shiny colors of shiny Coughing and Weezing. It's just so good. Ooh, I can't believe I didn't run into that. That was very close. We're seeing a lot of Brute Bonnets. This is basically like a 50-50. And the last time we did this, just so you guys know, I got 2 shiny Brute Bonnets. I didn't actually get this Violet, so I'm hoping that we break our curse here and we just get this Violet, but it's kind of doing me a concern right now. They're so pretty. What's so pretty? Oh, the Vivian patterns. Yeah, trading out some Vivian patterns. That's awesome. You know, I might do a hunt for one of them tonight. I might send one of my postcards into my game and try another hunt for one. It took a bit. We're going to have so many Combies. I should have maybe saved the like Combee and Vespiquen hunt. But we didn't know that we were going to get all the Vivian transfer stuff up into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So I guess I wouldn't have waited anyways, but And now we're going to have so many duplicate Combees and probably Vespiquens that there's no avoiding it. I like how it's been a mix between a top-hatted, bearded gentleman and chimney tops. I don't know. Its shiny isn't as good. Can we agree on that? I think the green and brown, like, does match the kind of poison aesthetic. Like, it's fine. But regular Weezing is just too good. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, actually. Like the coughing and wheezing line. I've always really liked them. I legit chose not to catch 2 male Combees already. Yeah. I have a feeling that I'm going to be locked into that, but I'm not going to catch them. Because it would be kind of cool to get one with, like, a crazy mark on it. At the very least. Like, I can't... We've KO'd a few shinies before. We've sent some to Ohio. But we usually look to see if they're marked. We at least give them that chance. I need a Paradox Snorlax ASAP. I'd be... You know what? I'd be down. Like a cool... I don't know about a robot one. I think I would want it to be a Scarlet one. And I'd want it to be like a big, angry, like a big bear, or whatever the heck Snorlax is, you know? Kind of bear-like. I would want him to be like a big, prehistoric, crazy bear. But see, here's the thing. Be careful what you wish for, because I think they'll change it so much that I don't know if you'll like it for what it is. I don't know if they'll make it a big, fat, like, sleepy thing. It'll be like, back in these times, he had to be awake, and he had to be, like, moving around a lot, so he's, like, angry and standing up, and maybe he's just, like, kind of shredded. Which to me sounds kind of funny, but yeah, I'm always a little nervous about the Paradox things. They could be cool, they could be a little stanky, I don't know. Currently breeding Hisuian Zorua for a shiny. Good luck. Yeah, I know a lot of people are hunting for that right now. Doing one more shiny trade. Make sure you get that shiny. We have a few people that are usually doing giveaways and stuff in here, so if you guys haven't gotten one yet, feel free to pop in and grab one. Paradox Snorlax, but all they do is open his eyes. That would be kind of scary, actually. It's literally just the same thing, but he's like... Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. I think it would be funny at the very least. Have you guys seen the like special Z attack for Snorlax? You guys seen that yet? I know that it's old, but I think some people might have skipped that game. But he has this special move where he like wakes up and his eyes are all red and crazy looking. And he just like runs and just does a crazy body slam on the Pokemon. That's basically what the past one would be. It's just like, alright, I'm gonna bop somebody right now. Pulverizing Pancake, there you go, that's the attack. The Pulverizing Pancake. Imagine a future Paradox Raichu. I think it would kind of work. I think electric types are like a pretty easy thing to think about with those, right? He goes Ultra Instinct. He does. He's not playing around. He's out for blood. I think they did something with that in the anime, right? I don't know. Did they have Pulverizing Pancake in the anime? I just know that they had a very funny, like, cutscene thing for it. I just call the Z move Splat. Yeah, that's basically what's going on. I mean, it's accurate. We need a Robot Raichu. Robo-Chew. I feel like that's something that they would have had in, like, early game, like, Gen 1 leaks, when Gen 2 was coming out. That sounds like something that people would have come up with. They're like, no, yeah, I caught Robo-Chew. You just have to go to the truck behind, what is it? What is the town? Vermilion City. You have to go out behind the SS Anne, push the truck, and then there's a Robo-Chew under it. Have to catch it. He's just a robot Raichu. And he's super strong. Excuse me, there's a Pokemon on your bike. I know. I know. My bike has some issues. Requires a lot of extra maintenance, too. I have to literally make my bike sandwiches. Which I really did not sign up for. Let me just say that. It was when a famous baseball player came to the school. Pulverizing Pancake was in the anime. I did not realize that. So that was in, obviously, the Sun and Moon anime. Famous baseball player? I'm trying to think of the episode you're talking about, because I did watch all of the Gen 7 anime. I'd take Robo-Chew over Iron Spark any day. What is Iron Spark? Iron Spark is just your other, like, your alternative name for this theoretical future Pokemon. Yeah, as long as it doesn't have iron in the front of its name, I would consider it a victory. But I'm just going to tell you right now, it 1000% is going to have iron in its name. I hate it. I hate that it's a thing, but it is going to continue being a thing, I think. They fully committed to it. For better or for worse. Like to see a past Paradox Raichu Electric Fire. Have we ever had an Electric Fire type? Is that one of the few types that we've never seen yet? Because I can't think of an Electric Fire. That would be a really cool typing, too. Like, it's not broken or anything. It's weak to, what, water, ground, rock? Is that it? Water, ground, rock? Yeah, not bad. And it'd be pretty cool. Like, those are two pretty good attacking types. Oh, Heat Rotom. Yeah, I forgot about that. And that's not very used, right? Like, I don't think it has very good stats or whatever. Does anybody still have the Aztec Mew card? Yeah, Ancient Mew. I have one of those. I have a lot of Pokemon cards. We actually did a stream where we looked through a bunch of my collection. Xylus, buddy. What do we got? 16 minutes. Come on, guys. It's time to pop up. Time to appear. Rotom Heat is fire electric. Yeah. Yeah, people were mentioning that. I always forget about the different Rotom forms for the, like, weirdo types and stuff. Because I always think of him as a ghost type. But I guess he always keeps the electric. Future Paradox Blissey called Iron Healer. You know, I think it would be kind of funny to have, like, an evil robot... evil robot Blissey, who's usually, like, pretty cute and nice. What if she was just super evil? Rotom now is the only grass electric, I think. Why do you say now? What happened? Was there another grass electric? I can't think of any other grass electrics that ever were a thing, but, you know, I didn't think about Rotom Heat either, so what do I know? Isn't Shuppet a Rotom with a Reaper Cloth on it? No. Don't you... Banette was first. Rotom is just an un-Reaper Clothed Banette, if that's how we're going with it. As much as I like Rotom, Banette was first. And Banette's also, like, one of my favorite ghost Pokemon ever. I really like Banette. Oh my god. Where be this? It's specifically Xylus. I'm telling you, this entire evolution line is not a fan of Calm. They really don't want to be around. Sir Shicker, welcome in. I was wondering where everybody was at. Sir Shicker might have been working tonight. That's how he's been doing lately. Base form Rotom is the only electric ghost type. Is that a fact? I'm trying to think. Man, Rotom has a bunch of, like, very unique typings. Quite a few of them, right? The grass one, the fire one, and the I kind of feel like I saw a green thing up there. It might have just been the leaves on, or like the little dangly things on a brute bonnet. Who knows? You read it wrong. I read it wrong? Said Mo not now. I don't... Did I? Oh. Okay, I can't read. That's fine. Rotom Mo. I got the memo, though. I was talking about Rotom Mo, right? Grass and electric. If I misread it, or so you... I got the memo. You and me, we're linked up. K Lizard, welcome in. Or wait, glass is half empty. If you drink half of it, the glass is half full if you filled it up. Is that a fact? I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's always a matter of perspective. Just a joke. Just a joke got Calmster. So excited for the Magnezone tonight. You better watch it. You better watch it. So when I was trying to get the alerts set up for the stream tonight, for some reason, it was always showing, even when I posted later tonight, like that the stream was starting up. For some reason, my Discord just keeps showing me the Magnezone thumbnail from yesterday's stream. And I don't know if you guys, when I linked it, or when I did the alert, the notification for the stream in the Discord, did you guys all see Hydreigon, or did you see Magnezone too? Because Sir Shicker said that he never saw Hydreigon, but it still shows as Magnezone for me, and I do not know why. Hydreigon. Okay, cool. Alright, well, if most of the people saw Hydreigon, then it worked for everybody but me, and you know what? That's fine. As long as it's working for most of the people. First 2 times it was Magnezone, 3rd time it was Hydreigon. That's interesting. Because for me, all 3 of those times, it was Magnezone. So that's actually a pretty interesting take on that. Either way, whatever. We're not doing Magnezone. Just for anybody that saw a Magnezone, that's not the thing. It's just Discord being weird. Hang on a second, it's Hydreigon. Why the heck are you posting your own Discord video alerts? What do you mean? What you talking about? Get a bot to do it every time you upload. I usually kind of do it at a specific time when I know everybody's kind of around. I guess I could have a bot do it, but like, I don't care. It's like right when I schedule it is when I usually post the notification for it. I'm already there. It's literally just one little thing. I give it a little personalization, talk about what we're doing. It's fine. I'm all about automating things and making things easy for myself, but like, I can do a little clicking. I can make it happen. When you set it as public, the bot posts it. Yeah. But I usually do like a little bit of an explanation of what the plan is for the night and other stuff, so either way I'd have to type some stuff. Putting his problems onto me. What did I put onto you? What was the problem this time? I do occasionally do that. I mean, you know, it's the mod life. That's how it goes. Eevee would make an awesome Paradox Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about, like, Eevee before evolution? Like, a Paradox Eevee, a past form, before it could evolve into a bunch of other stuff. So that's like the new normal evolution. Like, I don't know. I think that'd be kind of cool. It turns into like a crazy fox thing or whatever. Looks kind of evil, you know, like the Paradoxes do. A little pizzazz, yes. Little pizzazz. Eevee on the actual evolution, exactly. The actual evolution. Steel evolution. Oh yeah, that could be like a future one too. Do Titanion. Yeah, it would be kind of cool if they did a different Eevee for each version, actually. I think that people would be pretty happy about that. Because then they could do two different things. Like, maybe they're not official, like... Yeah, then they kind of get into a weird spot, though, don't they? With the merch. Like, is that officially part of the whole squad? And if that becomes somebody's favorite Pokemon, that evolution thing, which a lot of them do, they're going to have to be in, like, every game ever after that point. So I don't know. I don't know what the implications of that would be, right? I don't know if they'd do it. And now that I think about it a little bit more, I wish we got Evolutions, a steel one with a Knight's helmet. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if they're ever going to do another Evolution at this point. They haven't done it for so long. It's been since Gen 6, right? Gen 6 was Sylveon. Named my Fern since the beginning. Fern. Like your actual plant, your fern? Is that what we're talking about here? They could call future Eevee Steel Friend. Iron Friend, probably, is what it would have to be. They've named everything else Iron. The Iron Friend. You know what? Iron Wolf would be kind of cool, or Iron Fox. Like, I don't know if they would specifically mention another animal. Probably not, but like, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. Because I think it would be cool if it was a little bit, like, meaner. Like, it wasn't cute like an Eevee. If it was, like, kind of a... less of a homie. That's what I was envisioning. Hello again, Gaming with G. Welcome back. God, what is going on with this sandwich? We got 7 minutes. If we can just get ourselves... we don't need a brew bonnet. If we can just get one Zweilous, I'm fine with using this sandwich. Just for that. It's specifically this evolution line that is just not vibing with what we got going on here. They're not fans of me. Alright. We're going to try up here for a minute, because I feel like I can get a lot more checks. It's Eevee's realized there wasn't enough context. Hello there. Hello there. Pokemon, welcome in. Trying to see behind the rock, too. I don't want to miss one here. That's because you didn't add the lettuce. I know. I should have added the lettuce. It's green. It would have summoned the green shiny. I really made a bad mistake there. Who knows what it would have did with the sandwich, like the buffs that I got, though. I can't be bothered not doing this without old sparkling power. Having a bit of lag tonight, not too bad, though. I don't really have any frame drop or anything on this side, so hopefully it isn't with anybody else, but if you are having issues, guys, we've had people who have had to, like, refresh their browser a few times before, so make sure you do that if you're having any problems. Star Wars is something else, that is a fact. Something else indeed. Do I release the Cyndaquil? You mean like a Cyndaquil that you have in Scarlet and Violet? If you have one in this game, it is 100% illegitimate. So, if I were you, I would release it. Oh, we won't release this guy, though. We need this one. Here we go, we got Zweilous. There he is, the lad. You know what? I didn't even look if this thing can hurt itself. Okay. Alright, we're good. Yippee. Oh my god, why did I false swipe again? Okay. We're good again. Now I'm gonna Spore. I really did not mean to do that second one. Alright. Gave you the shiny luck by coming in. Well, Marmsy, I appreciate you. I'll take all the shiny luck I can get. We're gonna Dusk Ball this thing. Little green emo dude, yes, and it's going to become a large emo man. A large green emo man. Hit him again just for good measure. Yeah, I bonked him. I just gave him one more quick slap just to make sure that he stayed down. Alright, we're gonna save. We have like 5 minutes. Okay, like 4 minutes. Let me see what other dark types we need. I don't really know if we need any more. We needed Hydreigon, and I kind of feel like that's the last one we needed. We need Cacturn, but we can't... Oh, we need, Stunky. And we need Weavile. I would kind of like to get Stunky if I could. Are there any other dark types near Casseroya Lake? Can anybody think of one that's over there? Besides Stunky? Let me know. I would kind of like to get the Sneasel Weavile, but, okay, it's the only dark type there. Not at the moment. Alright, maybe I go there, because then I can just do a poison sandwich in Violet to get the other things that I need. In the meantime, let me get the dragon on the board. Boom. We're going to evolve this thing after this. So, we're just going to get him up there for now. Fully evolved. The large green emo man. It isn't the only dark type, I don't think. Is it marked? I haven't looked yet. I'll check after our sandwich timer's done. We're going to look at Casseroya. I can't think of a dark type that's over here. Can't you get Stunky at the Pokemon Center to the right of Porto Marinada? Oh yeah, it's in groups there. Is there another dark type there? Okay, let me just look in Casseroya and you know what? Porto Marinada is better because I don't need Skuntank. I specifically need Stunky. So you talked me into it. It's like over here. Yeah, that's a good call. Before I go, Mechion or Ironfur. Mechion or Ironfur? Oh my god, but we get these stupid Murkrows. But these things will be around on the other spot too. And there's also Mischief though. Yeah, this kind of ruins it. Hold up. We're just very quickly gonna change places once more. Spatial Venison. Interesting name. Welcome in. You can get Toxicroak. Yeah, we're doing a dark sandwich though, so we're not gonna see Toxicroak. Whoa. I saw the blue of those flowers, like the purpley blue, and I was very confused at what I was looking at. Did our sandwich run? Why are we seeing not Skuntanks up there? Alright, this is pretty good. This is the only dark type. I thought that we would get Murkrows. But it looks like this is a really good, just like solo hunt for these things. We only have 2 minutes. There's no way, right? We need a... I thought my game crashed. We only need a male Stunky is what we're looking for. So we need a very specific thing. Poison Sammy for 100% Stunky over there. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think that might be the better idea for when I'm hunting this next time, though. Like, if we don't get this here, I might just do Poison Sammy next time over there. Even though they aren't family spawns, just the fact that we won't have to deal with a random shiny Skuntank is a good thing for me. We don't want to have to deal with something we don't need. And plus, these things are cursed. They know Memento, and they know, like, Explosion or something, too. This thing is tough. It just has really, really bad moves. Was I about to ask where the mods are at? What the heck happened with the mods? Why do we need the mods? I didn't see it. Honchcrow is there as well, but I think it's rare. In this area? We've had a dark sandwich this whole time and we haven't seen one. We saw one Murkrow. If you're on like the edge of the mountain, it seems like they spawn. But I think that that's just because there's different spawn groups for the like rocks, and then the actual like grassy area is I think how they do it. So if you're really close to the edge of the map, you'll get rock spawns for whatever reason. I'm here, Mel. Mel's here, doing her thing. We're getting a lot of these skunks real quick, though. Getting a lot of good checks. Stunky line doesn't have any gender differences. Yes, it does. It does, it does. Basically, everything in Gen 4 had a gender difference. It kind of sucks. But most of them do. It only appears in groups of Murkrow. Yeah, I don't think it's here, because we haven't seen any here. And we just been cruising with this dark sandwich. Just getting my icy snow pattern. Good luck. Yeah, those, alright, our Sammy just wore out. What can you do? Let's take a look at our soon-to-be Hydreigon. 100% does not. Hold on. Oh, I guess I just need a Stunky. Okay, does not have a gender difference. I thought it had like a whisker difference. But I guess I just need Stunky. I have a skunk tank. Either way, I need a Stunky. My mistake. But most things in Gen 4 do have gender differences. They really went ham on the gender differences in that game for some reason. They went bananas. Best place for Bible shiny hunt. Yeah. I don't I'm assuming that's Gibble. There's a couple. There's a calm nature. There's a couple okay spots. You can do Alfrenata Cave. I think that's where I did mine. Alright, we're gonna evolve this thing. Medium, maybe? Okay. When does this thing evolve? Oh, God. 60? When does... Oh, my God. When does our boy evolve? 64. Okay. Here. 3 candies. 64. This is a late evolution. Whiskey with the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, make sure to say thank you. Everybody else, get a Mr. Kappa in the chat. And maybe a Mr. Kappa in the chat for this beautiful 3-headed large green emo man. Pretty cool. Very good shiny, I think. Such a late Evo for no reason. You would never actually get one in a playthrough. Yeah, I remember hearing that this was like in a very late like part of Gen 5, which is like the reasoning for it. Because like your levels were scaled up to like a certain point and they didn't want it to just immediately evolve or whatever. But I don't know, I didn't play that game. Nature calm, but also emo. That's true. Also emo. So, I think maybe we look for Indeedee right now. You know what? I need a Floatzel still. You know what? Actually, we only need Weasel now. So I guess Floatzel's off the table. We do need a shiny female Gyarados, but we're gonna have to do some hunts for Finneon at some point, so I'm not gonna stress that too much. I think we might try for Indeedee. You could use it in Gen 6, I think. What you talking about? For Hydreigon? Indeedee. Same with Dragapult, such a high-level Evo, yeah. These pseudo-legendaries, they always do that, but 64 is very, like, up there. Even for a pseudo-legendary. Alright, we're gonna see how the Psychic Sammy treats us over here. Because the other day, it wasn't really doing it for us. I evolved one in a playthrough, and it was the worst. Pre-Evos have Hustle. Oh, God. Yeah, that sucks. Alright. We're gonna do the Psychic Sammy. Gen 5 Pokemon evolve extremely late. I don't know why. Just in general. I know that Braviary was kind of like high up there too. I want to say Hydreigon is the highest level Evo. Is that a thing? Somebody fact check that. That's an interesting, fun fact. Is Hydreigon the highest level evolution? We're going to do a Psychic Sammy. If I can find it. Onion, salty, and sour is what we're looking for. You know what? I'm going to make the... Well, no, whatever. I was going to make it easier on myself, but I think I'm not going to bother. We're not going to play that. We're just going to make a nice, easy sandwich, do our thing. It is interesting. That is a very fun fact. Hydreigon has a 5% chance to swoop down from above in X and Y Victory Road. Braviary was a bit better, at least because you got Rufflet just a few levels before it evolved. What level was it? It's like 45 or something that it evolves? It seems pretty tough. If you had to get a Rufflet like at like 15 and then evolve it at 45, that would be a nightmare. Yeah, that's interesting. 54. Oh my god, 54. Yeah, that's crazy. Could you imagine you get your like level, just little level 10 Rufflet. In this game, you get Rufflet super early, right? In this game, it makes it way tougher for you. So just so you guys know, we're looking specifically for a shiny male Indeedee. The problem here is there's a lot of competition. We get, you know, like a good chunk of Indeedees. We also get a bunch of shiny Spoinks, apparently. And as much as I love Spoink, I don't need any more of these. That was like immediate. I like this little guy. I'm hoping that I get this, and we get a male Indeedee. Hopefully that's how it goes. Guys, we hit the like goal. We're at 300 likes. I appreciate you guys. We're killing it. Let's get a 350 like goal on the board. Mandibuzz Braviary Evo at 54. Yeah, that's not a good time. I'm just gonna Ultra Ball it. It looks fine. Like goal 350, I appreciate you guys. I do. Boom. Yeah, I love Spoink. The love is mutual. I don't need any more of them. I don't need any more shiny Spoinks. I need the Indeedee. Normally I wouldn't be mad. Well, I guess I'm not really mad either way, but like... I wouldn't be against getting a shiny Spoink usually. It's just they're replacing the thing that I actually need. That's the issue here. Lechonk emote. I wouldn't be against it. I'm not sure what the Lechonk emote would be. But, yeah, I'd take a Lechonk emote. So mad, put it on the board. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's get the Spoink on the board. Boinky. Gen 3. I forget. Oh wow. I scrolled right to him. I was gonna say, I kind of forget where he's at in the dex. It's such a different vibe than this giant three-headed monster. And then we just have cute little piggy. Cute little guy must never stop bouncing. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't know the... It's not lore, like the dex entry for Spoink. The dude just... Oh my god. Stop it. We're not doing this. 2 in a row. So close together. My wife is in the room. Just in time for another shiny spoink. This is the second one, and I do not need this thing. And it is killing Nemo. Can we borrow one of my controllers? No. I play with these two. That thing sucks. It's synced to my system, though, and I don't think you're going to be able to pair it. It kind of sucks. I wish I could hook you up. Hold on, guys. My wife is trying to play Nintendo things with people, and I don't want them connecting to my Switch and then, like, KOing our shiny Indeedee and saving or something. You know what I mean? So hold on. I'm doing house technical support right now. Let me copy this spoink. We're going to get it on the board. Get another one. They're going to hold hands. My wife says this is us. You're using a Psychic Sammy? I'ma help myself. Yeah. That's Spoink. Is in the words of Spoink. If you take that controller, that thing sucks. I'm sorry, but that sucks. This is the bootleg rapid fire controller. This thing probably needs to be charged too. Somebody's just gonna have to have it plugged in. I can give you a really long cable. Maybe I can. A fairly long cable. Plug it into the dock, and somebody's just gonna have to kind of sit close. Okay, good luck. Godspeed. Alright, we need more Pro controllers, apparently. What's the next hunt? No, we're not done. We need to get Indeedee. We're just getting a bunch of things in the middle before we get the Indeedee, hopefully. And hopefully this is just going to be like our fire sandwich, where we're just, like, going for a new high score. And, you know, the spoinks are just icing on the cake. Hopefully that's what's going on here. I'm not convinced that that's what's going on yet, but I'm hoping. Have a little hope. So we'll see. Just please no more spoinks. 2 so close together. We don't need any more. You're cute, Spoink. I'm a fan. Just kind of butt out for a little bit, though, okay? And then after we get the Indeedee, I'll take like 3-4 more spoinks. I'm down. I'm down to have the squad of them. Just need to make sure the primary target is locked in first. This hill is a little annoying. Not the worst thing, not the best thing. I feel like my draw distance has been kind of like smaller than usual lately. I don't know if that's an update thing, if that was actually something that happened or not, but I feel like there's some times where they despawn so close. Make a family. I'll take the family of spoinks for sure. I'll make it happen. I really need the Indeedee. The male Indeedee, please. I got a female Indeedee last time. The game is playing with me, giving me everything else. I said, oh, you want an Indeedee? Sure. Yeah, I'll hook you up. We've been losing the 50-50s. We had such good luck with them for a bit. And now we're paying for it. Whenever we get good luck, there's going to be a tidal wave afterwards of just some strange luck. Good, bad luck. That thing looks kind of bluish. The shadows really don't help with this hunt either. It makes it kind of tough. The nighttime especially too. Like nighttime plus lots of shadows is kind of the worst case scenario for these things. Haven't been typing. I'm getting distracted by YouTube Shorta. Jimbo, you do your thing. It's all good. I'm here. I don't mind you guys lurking. If you're multitasking, doing other things, do not stress it. I get that the chill vibes are in here, usually just kind of on in the background. Kind of doing other things sometimes. It's all good. There's a recurring spoink in Gen 3 Pokemon anime who lost his pearl constantly. You know, I never really watched the Gen 3 anime. That's actually when I stopped watching the anime for a bit. Because I feel like it kind of got... Is that thing shiny? I can't tell. Okay, good. Good. It wasn't shiny, because that was a female. The anime, I feel like, had a very steep drop-off in quality during Gen 3. And then it kind of started getting better again. Maybe around, like, Gen 5-ish. But, like, just the quality of the animation was so much worse in Gen 3. And, like, the voice acting got a lot worse during that time. And, like, there were just a lot of things that I was just like, oh. And I kind of just was also getting a little bit older, and it wasn't, like, cool to like Pokemon at the time. And I was, you know, I wanted to be a cool guy. So I figured, cannot like Pokemon if I'm gonna be a cool guy. You see this? If you want to be a cool guy like this, you can't like Pokemon. See how it turned out? Taco Bell is so good. It really depends. I will agree, sometimes it hits the spot. It's exactly what you need some of the times. But there's other times, Taco Bell is a bad decision. Sometimes. He's in the shadow. It kind of looks shiny. No. How much time do we got on this, Sammy? 21 minutes. Man, we got those spoinks so fast. Like instant shiny spoinks. Whoa, bunch of shooting stars up there. You know, occasionally there's just some really cool, like, pretty stuff that goes on in this game, and you're like, oh yeah. It isn't all just the game crashing and, like, things bugging out and exploding and, like, just doing all the crazy stuff that the game does. There's occasionally, like, a nice pretty scene. It's usually a slideshow like this where it's running at, like, 5 FPS, but still it can look pretty occasionally. Taco Bell, sometimes good, yeah. With, use the Taco Bell with great caution. Sometimes it's the play, though. You get a Dorito taco, you get yourself some, Baja Blast. I'm a big fan of the Baja Blast. But, yeah. Don't eat Taco Bell before an event that you need to make it to, because there's some times where you're not making it to that event after eating Taco Bell. It's just not gonna happen. Really depends on the day that you show up there. Is that shiny? That is. Are you male? You're male, right? It is. It's a male one. We're good. We got him. We got him. Ricky's YouTube universe, welcome in. We got the lad. I couldn't tell the croissant hair. We got it, though. Psychic terrain, I can't put it to sleep now, right? How did you see that? Eagle eyes. That's what we got. We got the, how do you say eagle in Spanish? Got the Ojos de... Ojos de Eagle. Yeah, we made it happen. Yeah, popped in at the perfect time, Ricky. Maybe one day Calm will say something nice about Pokemon without also complaining in the same sentence. Never. Never. I expect great things from them. You know what? I've said some cool things about Pokemon without just complaining, right? I must have. I thought that was Pain Split. Power Split's fine. Psychic Terrain only prevents priority moves. Oh. Deal. Is it Is it the fairy one that makes it so I can't use status effects? Which is the one that stops it? Calm and complaining. That is just another one of my channel variations. We have so many. Mist prevents status moves. I do know that. But I think that fairy terrain... Oh, electric? Yeah, electric terrain. That's what it is. I can't do sleep in electric terrain. I complain because I love them. I literally play their games every day of the week. So don't give me that. Don't you uppercase, lowercase me. Is it just me or does the DLC Part 2 look kind of stanky? Well, what I will say is the DLC Part 2 is also the one that's further away. So I would expect them to have less complete with that. Alright, let me get the Indeedee on the board. And let me also look at what our next hunt is going to be. Because we have a Psychic Sammy and we have actually like a pretty good amount of time left. Where the heck is Indeedee, dude? Found it. Got the male one. He's looking pretty angry. He's not happy. He's basically exactly how Mel is looking right now. With me talking smack about Pokemon, apparently. She's really not a fan. Doesn't like how I say Legos. She doesn't like me talking smack about Pokemans. I can't do anything right. Alright, we got our angry boy on the board. Do Psyduck. I'm not sure what I need. Hold on. Yeah, the Legos. Psychic Sammy. I don't know if we need any more psychic types. We're getting down to like a pretty small list of things that we need. We need a meta type. That's one. Oh, we need Girafarig too. Man, we're in Scarlet though. Okay, I think I'm gonna do meta type because if I go to... We need Gothita and Gothitelle too. Guys, do we want to try for Gothitelle? We have 20 minutes. 20-ish minutes. I have a feeling like maybe we can make it happen. Gothita, I'm not so sure about, but Gothitelle, we can find Gothorita. I can do Girafarig. Giraffe would be cool. I mean, I'd be down for Giraffe, but like, Giraffe has Screamtail in Scarlet. Lou, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. I'd kind of like the Goth Child as well. The Goth, not the Goth Child, the Goth middle schooler, maybe, or Goth like high schooler. Just kind of edgy, not fully evolved yet. Gothita, the first Evo is right outside Zapapico. Is it? Giraffe at the Toro spot. Okay, here's the deal. I kind of want to see the Zapapico spot just to know what it looks like. And if it looks really bad, which I think it will, then I'll go look at a giraffe for a little bit. Give me a hot minute. I need a male giraffe. Did the hunt today. It's not as bad in Scarlet. I say as I got Screamtail, yeah. So, Gothita is here? Oh, God. Oh, no. No, this is not Goth. Are you talking on the other side? I'm out of here. I'm out. Where am I going? Right here. You can do Girafarig outside Porto Marinata. Yes. Normal sandwich in Area 0 for Girafarig. What other normal types are out there, though? There's gotta be more. This is fine. Girafarig is kind of nice in Area 0 because it's in group spawns. Like, it would be faster there, I think. But I really don't need another Screamtail since we have a Psychic Sammy. I'm committed to the Psychic Sammy. We'll see. We have some history in this spot. We have a few things that have not been nice to us in this area, so hopefully it's just Tauros that we're kind of cursed on here. What if I just Picnic reset. If I do some of this here, let me just see. Coleman skedaddling. That's how I do it. Was trying to get a random Gothita in the rocky area just east of Zapapico. No idea that they spawn there. You know what? I want to look. I also don't want to waste my Sammy because I do have quite a few psychic things that I need. I feel like Gothita might be something that I do Masuda for, but I'm not positive. I was here when you got your Farigiraf. Very nice. Dunsparce is only in the caves, I think, not where Girafarig spawns. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he only spawns in, like, the Area 0 cave or not. But I would be fine getting Dunsparce as well, since we're still looking for the Dunsparce. This picnic reset isn't too bad. We get a bunch of checks. If you move fast, the group spawn more often. You'll also get a lot of single spawns in Area 0. It's just, there's going to be Screamtails. The Screamtails are going to mess it up for me. Like, this is fine. Because the other thing that kind of sucks about Area 0 is I'm going to get Farigiraf occasionally. And I don't need that. I specifically need a male Girafarig. You can get Dunsparce where you are in the rock cave. Oh yeah. No, it's all good. I am not specifically trying to get that right now. I thought that people were just talking about it because of like the Area 0 discussion, because I know he spawns over there. Can you shiny hunt the icy pattern? Poor Jimbo. Poor Jimbo. Jimbo asked for it though, right? Asked to go to the Shadow Realm, or did he say something? A Jimboism. That might have just been Jimbo doing Jimbo things. I kind of feel like I saw a shiny one maybe out there. I don't know. I feel like maybe it was the shadow on the spikes. It's a little bit hard to tell sometimes with these from far away. You really can't see. Like, this kind of looks shiny, and then you get up close and it isn't. Oriso with 10 gifted memberships. Oriso, I appreciate you, buddy. Man, some of these things be looking extra blue. Like, look at that. It looks like dark purple, and then it's there and it isn't. Very tough to tell. Push the button 10 times, Oriso. I appreciate you. Anybody who got one of those gifted memberships, say thanks to Oriso. And everybody else gets a Mr. Kappas out there. Especially you new membership enjoyers. Use those new spicy emotes that you have access to. Like, look at that. Look how blue this thing looks. Okay, well now it doesn't because it turned around. It's like, I never looked blue. Said I never, you idiot. What can I trade for a Hisuian Zorua? Well, I mean, if you just get the DLC right now, you're going to get a code for it, just so you know. So, like, everybody who for sure is going to get the DLC, that's kind of like your easier way to make it happen. But I know that there's people in the Discord who would be willing to help with a bunch of that stuff, too. If you're trying to do some trades, trying to get some help with that stuff. Telling you, some of these are throwing me off, man. It does not look blue. Stop it. Stop it. Hold on. I'll show you. It doesn't look pink from far away. I'm going to zoom in on one. And I'm going to tell you the one that, like, makes me feel a little crazy. None of these have made me feel crazy yet. But, like, how am I supposed to tell? Okay, it actually does kind of help with the zoom. The zoom actually kind of hooked it up there. Really want them to do a Fennekin raid so I can get one legit? Yeah. All of the Gen 6 like starters, I would be super down to get as shinies. I've never had them before. Except for Froakie. First one, we bred it in this game. So I'm glad we were able to get that, but I'd really like to get a Fennekin. A Chespin I could kind of live without, but like, would still be cool. Okay, look at this. Alright, man, the zoom really does help on that one. That is not blue. I never said it was blue. I said it's hard to tell what it is because it's like a very dark, like purpley looking from far away. And that makes me feel like it could be like a blue with like a weird sunlight effect. Like if you look at that right there, you can see its nose though. I need to use all of the information that's at my disposal here. We know that it gets the blue nose. I just want home compatibility? Yeah. Yeah, I'm running out of box space in Violet for sure. That's where my Living Dex is at. The problem is I am not going to be able to keep my entire Living Dex in Violet. Like, it takes up so much box space already. If they add a few hundred more Pokemon, like, I don't have enough space in the boxes, man. I think you can tell by the snout. Yeah, you can tell by the nose and the spikes on its back. It also, Girafarig gets a blue, like blue hooves as well. Gets the blue footsies. So there's a few different things to look for. They're just, I wish the body color was a little different. It would be easier for me to spot, I think. You can do the Let's Go feature if you can't tell. Oh no, I am just doing my quick glances. I will be able to tell. I'm just, you know, I'm insane. I think we all know this, right? We're all on the same page here. I'm just looking kind of slowly but surely, making sure I'm not missing one. Don't want to miss the lad. Z Toxic, welcome in. Guess who just got off work? Who could that be? Who possibly? How's things, buddy? Hopefully work went well. That... Oh, God. This is my nightmare. These giraffes. I love this Pokemon, though. I'm a big fan of it. Is paying for home worth it? Yes. Yeah, I'm just gonna say yes. The singer, welcome in. Supposed to be like 250 more Pokemon. Sounds good. Yeah, that's like a nice amount in this game. I wish that they would just make a Pokemon game and have everything in it again. Like, they say that there's not enough space, but like Call of Duty and all these new games have like, they're like 120, 200 gig like games. I'm not saying that Pokemon should be that big, but like they could make it happen. Just do the thing. Give me the Pokemans. I hate that I can't get everything. Because it would be so cool to have like a Living Dex that I caught entirely in one game. I don't think it's going down though. I don't think they're going to do it. I think that it's kind of a selling point at this point. That just... You have to buy the next game since this Pokemon hasn't been in a game for a couple generations or whatever, right? I think that that's like kind of a good marketing thing for them too. So, is what it is. I don't think it's ever going to happen again. But like 700-ish Pokemon, like pretty good. Not bad. Gen 10 should have every Mon for the last time. I don't know if they'll do it. But it'd be cool. Like a big... Just like a big event for Gen 10, basically. Make it a huge game, a huge step up. That game is almost definitely going to be on new hardware, right? Like a new system. It better be. It's so long away. Like, it has to be on a different Switch. A different something. We need more Paradox forms. I'd be down. Yeah. Do you happen to use Rain Dance for anything useful for catching? Are you asking because it's on Nemo? Because the only reason I have it is it cancels out hail and sandstorm damage, but hail isn't in this game. So it's literally just for sandstorm damage. So not really. It's just like a nice thing to have. Why do they feel like 400 is enough when there are 1,000? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's very marketing-y. Like, I think that they use it, obviously, to sell the DLC and to kind of artificially limit what's available in the game so that you buy the other ones. Like, I do feel like there's a little bit of like a baseline for that specifically. For better or for worse. I think it is something that kind of ties into that. Got a shiny Psyduck. Was hunting for Magikarp, but now I have 2 Psyducks. I mean, shiny Psyduck is pretty sweet. There are worse things to have duplicates of. Just don't evolve it, because shiny Golduck, not a good time. DLC should bring the rest of the 1,000. Give us all. I don't think it's happening. I wish. Minior. Yes, we need to get Minior. I would love to get that thing. The only thing about Minior is I wish that it had different, like... Its shiny color is always the black form, right? But does it... I'm trying to think about it. Does it have, like, different named forms? Or is it just the color? I kind of forget how that thing works. The different colors don't change anything about it, right? $200 Pokemon game where you go through every region and every Pokemon can be found. I would be super down, but how would you balance a game where you could go through every region? Do you have to just keep getting a different starter at the beginning of each run? Or do you get through like Kanto and then Johto and then you're at like level 100 and the rest of the regions are just jacked? Naruto, welcome in. As long as there's another Dynamax adventure type thing in one of the DLCs, I'll be happy. Yeah, something for like legendary hunting. The multiplayer stuff, I would be super down. Yeah, Terra Raid adventures or something. I'm not sure though. I really... I don't know. That was the first time that they had that like multiplayer shiny hunting kind of thing. But that was the reason that I bought Sword and Shield. Australia says hi. Leo and the rest of Australia, hello. To all of Australia. Oh my god, Giraffe Raid, please. Can we not? I doubt they'll add Dynamax Adventures equivalent to this game. Why? I don't know. I mean, I think that they really like the multiplayer aspect of it all. So, I don't feel like it's too far-fetched to think that maybe it'll happen. How do you go from Psyduck's lovely shiny to Golduck? Yeah. Yeah, it's not a glow-up, for sure. If they would have did, like, Golduck with, like, a yellow kind of color, if they just swapped the colors of Psyduck and Golduck, that would have been kind of cool. I feel like there's quite a few different directions they could go with it, but that was in the time where they had, like a filter thing that they made the shinies with, right? So I think we didn't really have much of a shot on that. Ricky, yeah, you do your homework, do your thing, I'll be here. We got a long stream tonight, so don't stress it. Looking for blue spikes and blue noses. Haven't seen one yet. Should I start playing Unite or continue with a catch combo for shiny only run? I mean, the catch combo is Let's Go, right? That's it's a fun game, but I get that you could maybe get burnt out on it, so you gotta make the call on that. Are you feeling the burn right now? Because if you are, just do some Unite. 1 in 4,100 shiny odds at Terra Raid adventures. Why? Why 4,100? You're already, with your 1 in 100 odds, you're already living the nightmare. I couldn't imagine 1 in 4,100 odds. Swingfire, welcome in. I name her Apple and the other one Sweet Pea. Names of your pet ducks that passed away. Hate to see it. Sorry to hear that. Where's this giraffe here? What do we got? 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the giraffe. Definitely am hating it, but want to get it. I know. If you're It's good to take breaks though. Like eventually you'll feel kind of the itch to go back. But don't just like, that's something that I feel like a lot of people really put themselves through, and they don't have to do that. It's not like you need to do these hunts back to back to back like that. You can take a break for a little bit. You can let it just kind of cook for a bit and then show back up in a little bit later, check it out, see how things are going. You don't have to just constantly do that same hunt over and over again. It's good to take a break. That's the Tera Den chances right now. Is it 4100 or it's like he's just rounding up, right? It's the normal 4096, I'm assuming. The full odds Tera raid battles. Yeah, that would suck. Not a good time. I've not done to complete my Pokedex. You have not completed your Pokedex yet. You know, in this game, you have really good shiny odds no matter what. So just run around, pay attention, you'll find some shinies. But completing the Pokedex isn't too bad in this game. And we have a bunch of people in our Discord too, helping out if you ever need any help with that. So feel free to join in. That goes for all you guys. It's not a members only deal. Everybody's welcome. Feel free to pop in. I hope they add level scaling for the DLC. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to do it. They didn't do that with the previous DLC. They just like rolled it out. You had your level 100s and you just stomped just every poor sap in that DLC. They had no chance. It's slightly higher. Slightly higher. That's weird. Why would the Tera raid dens be like slightly worse? What would the reasoning be, I wonder? That's an interesting fun fact right there. Make the Tera raid battles incredibly hard, but if you defeat the Pokemon, it has 1 in 10. Yeah, I don't know. 1 in 10 seems too good, but so did 1 in 100. And, alright, our sandwich is up. 1 in 100 seemed like incredibly good, and it wasn't that good. Alright, let's see if we have a marked Spoink. Oh my god, we just have 0 marks tonight. We have the Butler, and then we have 2 little cute pig lads. Might have known about the reset thing so multiple people can get shinies. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, Tera raid battles are already pretty hard, like the 6 and 7 star ones. They are not easy. So I don't know that they need any like additional difficulty, although with multiplayer stuff, people who are pretty smart, I don't know, even with that it's kind of hard sometimes. And with these, if it follows the same pattern, you would have rental Pokemon too. So who knows how bad it would be. What do you think about Walking Wake? Alright. Not great. Ohio needs help. They need you to do a Tauros hunt. I refuse. We are done with Tauros. Space Ghost, welcome in. You know what? Let me look at the Pokeballs that we have available, right? Or hopefully Pokeballs. I haven't taken a look today. See what our auctions look like. Still posting that Jimbo. Well, I saw Quick Ball, I got a little excited. Not a special ball, though. I think I might do another Water Sammy. We had really good luck here the other day. I need to get a female Lumineon and a female Finneon, female Gyarados or Magikarp, and then I need a male Weasel. So we need like a pretty good amount of water things over here, and we had really good luck here yesterday. Speaking of raiding, is anyone hunting Space Lion on Shield? Space Lion. Space Lion. Gen 7? Solgaleo, or however you say it. Yes, Space Lion. It confused me. I wasn't sure. Alright, I think this is gonna make it. I hope this is right. The shields for the raids are so annoying. Yeah, for the Terra raid battles. That's why you just bonk them in one hit. You just don't hit them until you know you're gonna KO them. So that's always the play. What time do you usually stop the streams? If you see my time up there, it's 9:11 p.m. right now. I usually end on weekdays at 10:30 my time. But it's Friday. We can go later if we're feeling like it. Like the ghost tablecloth? Yeah, this is my favorite one for sure. Z Toxic, welcome home. Back to the his house. Calm drop in the luck. I appreciate it. We'll see how the water things go. You mean it? You mean it, Dad? You mean it? A lot of people online just hit it regardless. Yeah. People just be bonking. It's too bad, but that's kind of... Oh, you know what sucks? There's a reason I don't do this in this game. It's because I don't need Dragalge. Alright, hear me out, guys. I'm sorry. I did this last time, too. Where I accidentally did did this in Scarlet, and then I was like, oh, crap. I shouldn't have done this. Here we go. Violet. I feel like ghost types have the most consistent quality among types. Yeah. Let me think. What are the ghost types in this game? The doggo. Oh, maybe that's true. Ricky, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Hold on. We're back before we made our eggs. We got the squad. Let me just go heal up. Don't you get Clauncher and Violet? And don't you already have that? I do already have Clauncher and Violet, but it's a better shiny, and it's easier for me to spot. I didn't really think about that just replaces that. Yeah, I guess that's true. Wish I could hear the Lavencia music. I actually have all of the music turned off in this game. No music, unfortunately. You know, I was kind of thinking about doing a bird sandwich here. What do you guys think about looking for a white bird? I think I might do one. We're gonna do a white bird sandwich. Sleep time for this guy, best of luck. Bludens, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. The burb sandwich. We're gonna try for a burb. Do you know that walking wake can walk on water? Yes. We were showcasing that during the other stream yesterday, and we got a shiny love disc while we were running around. We're gonna do normals. This is Peppers. I hear my wife and all of her friends playing DDR downstairs right now. We have like a pretty good DDR setup at the house, and it is blasting down there. I just hear I just hear Vocaloid music just kind of rattling the walls right now. Burb, yes. Looking for the burb. Having a good Saturday here. I had to reread it. Coral, well, I am glad you're having a good Saturday. It's not quite Saturday here yet. We know that you're living in the future, though. That sounds so fun. Yes. Yeah. I would never, ever play that game in public or on stream because I just am a sweaty, disgusting mess when I play that. But it's a good workout. We got it specifically to get some like physical activity during the whole pandemic stuff. So we were dancing. It's a good time. Haven't played DDR in so long. Yeah, it's good workout, good fun. He's too chicken. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Plus, it's the other thing even if I wanted to show off how not good I am at DDR, the other problem is it's just full of copyrighted music. Every single song we listen to, I would just be completely DMCA'd out. They would kill me. So I don't think I could do it ever, even if I wanted to. So that's my explanation for why I won't do it. It's not because I don't want you guys to see me jiggling all the all the calm flab while we're dancing around. It's not a good look, trust me. Nobody wants to see that. Just spilled so much water and had to clean it up. Yeah, I do that a lot. Just kind of all over. We're gonna rewind on that. Maybe that's a phrasing issue. YouTube would throw the book at you for that. Yeah, I wouldn't make it. And I know for sure that the stream would just be completely killed. Nobody would be finding it. They wouldn't be showing it to anybody. It would just be bad times. What's good, bruv? We're looking for a white burb. Pitch the stream. That would be kind of weird. I mean, I guess maybe. I don't think we'd get away with it, though. And it would just be a really annoying stream to watch. I mean, it'd be kind of funny because I'm, like, dancing around like a chump. Those things kind of look shiny. I guess they aren't. I don't have the eye for the mice. Not just one mouse. But I'm not going to focus on those things. I really don't care about the family of 3 one. And they really slow down other hunts if you're trying to focus on those. So just in case you guys don't know, I have every other shiny bird here except for the white one. So that's what we're hoping to get. What if I do picnic resets right here? I feel like I should get a bunch of group spawns. Everyone on YouTube would be watching it. Yeah, I don't know. Ayo, guys, look, Calm be jiggling on stream. And Hatsune Miku is just absolutely freaking out in the background. That would be the stream. Is that thing... Are you? You're not. God, why am I even looking at those things? I don't want to do it. Alright, let's try here. Shiny Legend. I wish. Do it as Calm Misty. Oh, that would be even worse. Gonna go for a burb too? Let's race. Well, you gotta get the white one. You can't just get any one. God, why is there not like a good... This is kind of okay. What do you think about mushrooms? Like, just the food mushrooms? I'm not really, like, a fan, personally. But don't really take that as much of an opinion, because I'm not really a fan of many foods. Very picky overall. Calm has no dance moves, can confirm. I can also confirm that. Let me just double confirm that. I'll put my, like, second stamp. Was hunting for the dumb mice and somehow got a shiny Igglybuff. Yeah. It took us a while to get our Igglybuff. When we were hunting for the mice, we actually got the mouse first, which is nice. But the problem is everything in that area is so cursed. Very tough to spot. Have to show everyone the world is yours. No. Not gonna happen. But you guys can just imagine. You know, I'll be in my Misty costume. That can be your little DDR fantasy. I have to restart the Elite Four after all my Pokemon fainted. You gotta do the questions over again too. I'm assuming they make you do that, right? She make you answer all your questions. Man, I swear, some of these things be looking shiny. Like that set right there. Okay, it's not. It never was. Got a bunch of white burbs. I shouldn't be looking at them, but I kind of am. I'm obligated to. It's so hard not to look at them. And they all kind of be looking shiny to me for some reason right now. I have that with everything. You have what with everything? What you talking about? Just bonk the mouse. I don't want to bonk all of them. It's just going to use a lot of time. But you know what else is going to use a lot of time? Me stopping and looking at everyone too. So I guess no matter what, it's going to happen. I can tell visually. It's faster than bonking them. I just have to kind of look a little bit closer. Have you read or watched Chainsaw Man? I have read and watched Chainsaw Man. There is a green bird. This is not the one that we need, but he's still a cool little guy. We're gonna false swipe him. Can you imagine Mousehold, the rarer one, had a gender difference? That would be a nightmare. Yeah, glad it doesn't. I think all of these are just going Premier Ball. What are you snapshotting? What did I say here? What did I say? Oh, Z-Toxic. Oh, I see what's going on here. You know, Z-Toxic and Sir Shicker, they're like brothers, only closer. They have a relationship none of you guys could possibly understand. Let's get the bird on the board. This thing might be going to Ohio, just so we know. It might be living there. Green Burb. Where the heck is this thing? I know I have a picture of it. Do I not? Oh, there we go. It's having a hard time finding the burb. Alright. Hopefully he's not the only burb we see. Which Pokemon are we hunting tonight? Well, we found a few. Like, we've already found our thumbnail hunt, which is great. We've also found another thing for our Living Dex, which is another big win. Are you going to bop that thing or what? But right now we're looking for the white Squawkabilly. Looking for a shiny of that. That's the last one that we need. And I'm also kind of looking at Tandemaus. I'm not stressing it too much, but I do be looking. Just a bit. This is getting more cursed by the second. What's going on here? What's getting cursed? The Toxic and I are Alabama frequenters. Oh, you don't say. You're right. This is getting a little worse by the minute. You would be correct. Gonna grab a snack. I'll be here. Hopefully with a new shiny white burb. No more blue, no more green. Or yellow. I'm gonna narrow it down 100%. We're not gonna give it any way to give us the wrong thing. I like to just clear some things up. Shicker and I are not a couple. We're just a couple of cards. Yeah, you are. Couple of cards. Says, ain't I a stinker? Yeah, that's them. Just a couple of cards. I swear those things look shiny. I'm insane. I'm not looking at mice anymore. No more mice. I've said it 100 times. This time I actually mean it. TM. Somebody's singing the Pokemon theme song, so that ought to be summoning the shiny right now. Just got another Psyduck. What is with the Psyducks and you? It's a good shiny. But now there's too many. There's such thing as too many of a good thing. Too much of a good thing. And that's what you got going on right now. Psyduck is an amazing shiny. But a 10 shiny Psyducks, not as amazing. Not as exciting. When you're just a couple cards in Ohio. That's true. You don't want to be a couple cards down in Ohio. And every joke and prank is a little revelation. Could also be. Could be. Adrian, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're like Hank and Connor type of duo. Hank and Connor. Who the heck is Hank? And also Connor. It's my favorite mon, so I don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. At least it's like not something that you hate. Even if it's a good shiny, you know. There's certain times where it's like, okay. Like, I get that this is a good shiny. That's cool and all. But I am not a fan of this thing. I have 100 of them. Get me out of here. I do know that feeling. If Aren't I a Stinker doesn't make you think of Bugs and Smile, you might be a Digimon. There's never been a truer statement in the chat, I think. Nothing truer than that has ever been posted. Me with Hypno, yeah, well, Hypno's kind of a creeper. Like, I get why people wouldn't be super excited about it, but it is a good shiny. And I know that that's where you're torn with that. Because it is a spicy one. Never seen it. Detroit Become Human or whatever. That's like a game, right? Or is there a show too? I'm pretty sure that's just a video. You don't want to be Hank and Connor. I don't know who Hank and Connor are. But I don't want to be them because I don't know them. I'll be calm. I'll be the guy that's having to read all of this nightmare and not understand what the heck is going on. How about that? Just the usual. Was running around not doing anything specific and you found a shiny female Combi. And you found a shiny female Combi. I did? When did I do that? That was a long time ago. If you're talking about my VOD. Those little lads are blue. They're not the one. I'm not checking mice, guys. Remember? I'm not checking mice. Don't let me hit those mice. I would never bonk a mouse. That's just not me. What if I just go in and out here? I haven't been doing this, but this is like an option, right? Not you. Sorry, I typed the wrong letter. Alright, cool. As long as it wasn't me and I just, like, missed some shenanigans. Oh, this is the reason that I don't like doing this, because they spawn down below, too. But this is still better. Check the mice, bonk the heads. I don't want to bonk them. There you go. I'll send him off this way, and then I'll go look down the hill. How about that? It just slows down my bird hunt. Going to Masuda for the mice. I think that's the best bet. Best possible situation. Yeah, this is a lot faster. We're just gonna do this. This is fine. We do get... Man, the white birds, are they actually rarer? Like, is the spawn rate for the white ones lower? Oh my god. It's a green one. God, it looked white. Why are we getting all the greenies? Crazy snowstorm in Canada right now. Mikey, stay safe. Stay safe. Another stupid green burb in the building. Yeah, oh, exactly. That's how I'm feeling right now. When I see another green burb. Just ran into a shiny Slowpoke on accident. Yeah, it's not a good shiny. You can kind of tell I've also heard from, like, the color of its tongue. It turns kind of purple. Alright. We're going to keep going. How much time do we got? 18 minutes? Oh my god. We found 2. This is what we're doing? We're battling in town? This bird's a lunatic. You never have too many green burbs. Disagree. Disagree. Let's get the other green burb on the board, actually. As long as we're here. Another one. They're going to be holding wings, too. They're just chilling. Enjoying the vibe. I got another shiny Psyduck. Tomato Man. Love to see it. Love to see the Psyducks congregating. I swear I thought I saw some pink on that green one. I was not going to be a happy lad. Was not going to be doing it for old calm. At this point, I don't know. I feel like as long as it isn't green, I might be a little happier. Hey, yo, boss, I got off work and the snowstorm is crazy right now. Hope your day is going great. My day's going very well. I appreciate that. Stay safe in that snow. I know a lot of different people are in snow, like varying degrees of snow. So drive safe. People are insane in these, like they aren't good drivers already. And then you add icy roads and it's a nightmare. So stay safe out there. Have you played any Heavy Rain or Beyond Two Souls? I've played both of those games, actually. Beyond Two Souls is the one where she has, like, the, like, spirit of her brother or whatever, right? That's, like, she's, like, controls... She has weird powers, right? That's the one with, God, what is her name? The girl that played Juno. Aiden. Yeah. That was his name. Why do you remember his name specifically? I never would have remembered the name. But yeah, I played both of those. Green, black, pink, and some blue combo tonight. What you talking about? Green, black, pink, and some blue combo. That's the color combo that we got going on. I mean, I'm down with it. We have a pretty good spread of colors tonight. Lots of green. Little too much green, some might say. Too many green birds, at least. Elliot Page. Oh yeah, huh? It's Elliot. I forgot about that. Yeah, that was a thing. I'm gonna leave again. Chris, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. White burbs, please. White burbs. The Yoshi burbs. Yeah, they're Yoshi-like. I could see Yoshi-like. Oh my god, you are kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. What is with the green? Why the green? 3 in a row? 3 of the same color is really not great odds there. Let's go. Another green one. It's a green kind of day. It really is. Oh yeah. Push X to Sean and Jason. Jason. He does like a really weird Jason. For some reason, we were laughing when he was saying, like, Jason specifically, he went ham on the calling for Jason. He really gave it some... just a little razzle-dazzle on the Jasons. Jason. If you guys played that game, if you played it, you know. You should do a green one next. Yeah, I should try to get a green one next. We'll try. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Oh, we need to get the third one on the board. I'm not happy about this. But we do need to make it happen. Another one. And he's also going to be holding hands, although we're going to kind of squash them together now. They're taking up too much board. 3 birds flying together. Was there a Dining Adrian that joined earlier? Dining Adrian? I don't know about Dining Adrian. I'm pretty sure there was somebody named Adrian earlier, though. I do vaguely remember an Adrian. Is non-shiny Azurill green or blue? Non-shiny Azurill is blue. And shiny Azurill is green. Just like Meryl. Adrian. That's another Adrian. I'm pretty sure we had somebody that was just named Adrian. Like, only Adrian. But it's hard to keep track of all of the names that have appeared in chat all day. We have had an Adrian or two, apparently. A couple of them tonight. I had an Eevee outbreak today, and I was able to catch 6 shinies. Very nice. Did you get a female one? Because I still need to get a female shiny Eevee. Not looking forward to that. We had an Eevee outbreak, and it was in a really bad spot. So one of these days we're going to have to get a better location for it and hunt it down a little better. I dare you not to remember all the chat names. I dare you. Dare accepted and dare completed. The dare has been achieved. Yeah, it's a lot. Just a couple names in here. I don't normally see the number of people in the stream, not because I'm avoiding it, but it's just like not on my monitor while I'm streaming. But I would imagine we're above 200 viewers right now. So like just that specifically, like 200 people to just know by name. Yeah, sure. Easy peasy. This sunset is really not helping me. The light from the sunset is making it look a little pinker than usual. Especially when they're kind of far away. Oh, we're ready for a light goal. Guys, popping off. All right, let's get a 400 light goal. 270, we're killing it. I appreciate you guys hanging, by the way. I know that we have a lot of different new people. We started at what? Like 8,510 today for the stream. So we've had at least 30 subs tonight, which is awesome. We've been popping off, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's get a light goal for Hundo. Marmsy, you got it. Gigabytes. I see you doing the emotes at the end of the light goal. Do one on the left and one on the right for the next one if you want to get pinned up. Because usually I don't pin them unless they have that on either side. And just so you know, if you're like, man, Calm is doing me dirty right now. That's why. So many new members as well. Yeah, well, we have a bunch of people gifting memberships and being the absolute homies. So that's in no small part due to them. They are one of the biggest supporters of the channel. All the people gifting the memberships, doing all that stuff, just really lets me do a lot of cool things. I like that I can buy neat new mics and nice cams and stuff like that, so we can make things look really nice and be just more enjoyable, right? So many members. I'm telling you, our member to sub ratio is insane. It is absolutely insane. I don't, I'm not really sure what the reasoning is. I appreciate you guys hanging and supporting so much, though. It can't just be old Calm not being able to read, right? Sounding crisp with the new mic. I appreciate it. Yeah, yesterday I streamed the whole night and I was like, yes, we're using this new mic. We're sounding super crispy. And it didn't have any of my settings enabled. So it was just like completely unset up. And I listened to the VOD and it was like, oh, man. And I think that it was still better than my old mic just with that setup. But like, I spent so much of the day before setting it up. Sujal, welcome in. We come here for therapy. Well, you may or may not be getting the therapy. I don't know if I don't know if that's what you should be coming here for. I don't know if it's going to work out. You might end up a little bit crazier after being in this chat, but it is what it is, right? Everybody loves that phrase. It is what it is. A little bit of craziness. I was going to say never hurt anybody, but you know what? It actually kind of has. Ash is not in Paldea. Yeah, you know what? I think it's fine. I'm kind of hoping that he pops up in the show and he's just kind of like moved on with his life a little bit. He's a little bit older. He's like super strong. Maybe the new trainers just get bopped by him and he's like, yeah, see ya. Ash's journey ends soon. You know what? He needs a break. He's been like between 10 and 12 for too long. My boy needs to ride off into the sunset. So I'm down with it. I'm down to see what happens. It would be cool if they had some progression. Like maybe they do this season and then the next season, if people don't like this, they have Ash come back and maybe he's like A little bit older, a little bit... The main reason that I think it's cool that Ash is going away is the potential for Ash to be in some cool stuff later and not be like 10. In other words, Ash becomes a Chad, exactly. Ash is like the Giga Chad. That's what I want. How many do you got? Samuel, are you asking about how many shinies I have total? So the things that we've caught tonight are just over here to the side of my mic. But total, if you do exclamation Living Dex in the chat, you can see my completion of the Dex. So I think we're at like 415, 420 out of like 496. And you know what? That number has adjusted. It was 496, but they just added all of the Vivian forms in and stuff. So I'm not sure the exact number, because we're going for gender differences too. What burb do you need? I need the white one, which, as I understand, is the rarest one, which is great. But, you know, I have 3 green ones, which is sweet. Big fan of that. Glad I have all the white or the green burbs. Would you choose Misty or Serena? Well, they are, you know. Let me just say this. I grew up watching Pokemon as a lad, and my first, like, kind of girly TV show crush thing was Misty. And that kind of made me like, kind of like the tomboy, kind of spicy girl vibe, you know what I mean? Like, as a now old man, it's kind of weird to say that I like Misty, because she's still like, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of weird context there. When I knew Misty, I was like 7 or 8 and she was like 10. So it was less weird. But now, as a grown man, it ain't like that. So I don't see either of them like that. For Ash, I think that Serena is the pick, right? Because they had a little bit of a thing. There was a weird kiss that they kind of didn't show. But I always felt like Misty was a better fit for him. Like, Serena, obviously, like, she was down with him. She really was trying to get with old Ash. But, oh my god, that's it. We got the white burb. We got it. Man, we have had some insane burb luck. Burb, my guy. Get over here. We got him. Misty just needed her bike back. That is a fact. And we just needed the white Squawkabilly, and we made it happen. 4 shiny burbs. Popping off. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. This is the final one that we needed. Oh, he's not. He's gonna be like that. This is what's going on here. Name it Ash. Told you to go for the green one. Yeah, I was going for green, which got us the white one. Yeah, that's the play. The desire sensor. We beat Parky Man, guys. Heck yeah. Oh. Having a beard, kind of a problem sometimes. Also, lots of animals. I don't know whose hair I just drank, but there was some hair ingested right now. Alright, so here's the deal. We're going to get the white one on the board, which is awesome. We're finally good with Squawkabilly. We made it happen. How do you spell Squawkabilly? Squawk. S-Q-U-A-W-K. Strange spelling. Alright. White one is going to go on the board. And then I need to look at normal types that I need, because we still have some normal Sammy. The burb. Boom. Look at this little guy. He's going to be a little bit bigger than them. He's kind of the overseer. Boom. Alright. What are we going to do? What other normal types does Calm need? I'm looking at my list. It kind of sucks. We do need Mousehold, but I don't We need Starly. What other normal types? That'll give me Smoliv if I go over there. Looking at my normal list. Oh, we could do Girafarig. I mean, I don't know, but we could give that a shot. Man, we really don't need like any more normal types. It's kind of crazy. We're so close on like a lot of this living dex. We are very complete. All right, I think maybe we go for Girafarig, and maybe we do it in Area 0, and we just try it out. The only other option is I look for, like, Starly in its evolution line, but I would kind of like to get the giraffe. Oh, yeah, the segment, the Dunsparce. What am I talking about? You know what? I think the Dunsparce is the play. How much time do we got? Oh, 5 minutes. Yeah, we're going to go to Dunsparce. We have a decent chance of getting at least one. Vivian. We didn't... This is a normal sandwich, Moody. This is a normal Sammy. Did you watch One Piece? No. I haven't watched, like, any of that show. Did you do that? Or did it get booted? What you talking about? Anyone curious what we're talking about? These are great game recommendations. Quentin, welcome back. I don't know what these game recommendations are here. I have a little blue guy to give away today. What is happening here? We're not going to get any time for this Dunsparce. I literally teleported to the wrong area. Let's try this again. We're going to have like 3 minutes. All right, yes, this looks a lot nicer, this cave. Played that new one, the Quarry. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm very lost here. But I'll just spend my time looking at these Dunsparces. I'll butt out here. The Quarry. Calm and confused. That's basically every stream. So, you know, just a normal calm stream. Generally confused. And pretty decent shiny luck usually, but very just not sure where I am. Where I am, what's going on, all those things. Basically the issues. Sorry if I haven't been active. Barnabas, do not stress it. We all got things going on, so I get it. If you're lurking, I'm not stressing it. As long as you're here, hanging out, maybe throwing a like my way, thinking about it. It all helps, and I appreciate the rest of you lurkers out there too. I know we got a bunch of you. The majority of people that are here in the stream are not chatting, surprisingly. Well, maybe not surprisingly. There's like almost 300 people here, basically constantly, all the time. We're always between 200 and 300 recently, and we had times where we were up in the 5s and whatever, like close to the 5s. So if everybody was talking all at the same time, that would be insanity. There would be no way. No communication at all. So it's all good. Do not stress it. Doing homework right now. Kai, you do your thing. Get it knocked out. Today's the day to do it, and then you don't have to worry about it the whole weekend, right? I'm a hybrid lurker and talker. Yes, we convinced Voldemort to come out of hiding and become a pseudo lurker. The partial lurking. And that's fine too. You want to pop in and just say hi for a little bit and then go into lurk mode, I do not mind. It'd be so fun if Calm played the Quarry on stream. Is that like a scary game or what? What do we got? Here's the thing, guys. That stream would be, if it is a scary game, I'm assuming it is for some reason. I 100% would not be able to stay calm. I'm just going to let you know. I will freak out. It's really goofy. So it's like a scary, weird game. I'd be down. I'd just be lurking here. You lurk, you do your thing. It'd be kind of funny. Maybe, what do you guys think? Maybe around, like, this is kind of a ways away, but, like, around Halloween time would be kind of funny to do some stuff like that. Have a spoopy night. What it do? We're looking for a Dunsparce right now. Just because we found our shiny bird. We just got a white shiny Squawkabilly, the last one that we needed. So we're hoping to get a little bonus. Get one check on a Dunsparce here. But, wow. Okay. He said, I'm a Dunsparce, check me. Is time up? It might be close. Headed out to play some games. Quentin, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see. How much time do we got? 20 seconds. A cool 20 seconds. Elizabeth, welcome in. We're seeing we just need a quick check on this thing. We've got like one more reset of all these. And I got it down. Why can't we have both? Oh, there we go. It's over. All right, let's look at the Let's look at the birds. Let's see if we got any marks. Okay, green one is marked. Ah, white one isn't marked. That's too bad. But this green one is probably going to be an upgrade for us. Lunchtime mark. I'm fine with it. Oh, actually, this is an amazing mark. Squawkabilly the Peckish. It's a bird. It be peckin'. I actually like that. Alright, so this one we don't need. This one we don't need. And then these two I think are going to be upgrades for the Living Dex. Let me see where Squawkabilly's at in the Dex. I don't know exactly where this thing is at. But we're going to see if our green one is marked or not. And this is everything we have in our Shiny Dex right now, just in case you guys are wondering. This is the whole caboodle. Squawkabilly, my guy. Okay, here we are. Green. Not marked. Whoa. Our yellow one is the charismatic mark. The radiant. Man, we have good marks on these things. The yellow one's really good, and the green one's not bad either. Alright, we're gonna upgrade this to a marked shiny. Boom. And then the white one's going in the box. I already forgot which box it was in. I think it's like 7 or 8. 7? 6? 5? Okay, 5. Alright, we got the white one in the box too. Not bad. Not bad. Gotta get on them flabébés, I know. If you look at my Living Dex, if you do exclamation Living Dex, you can see all of my, like, Vivians I'm missing, all the flabébés that I need. I'm not excited about it. It's a rough time. It's gotta happen eventually. What do I want to do now, is the question. The Squawkabilly forms. Here, we're gonna do it this way. I keep this slot open because I put some of my party in here occasionally, but these are like all of my giveaway Pokemon that I have sitting, actually. This I might train. I might keep this. I'm gonna have to look through these and see what I actually want to get rid of, but I have a lot of giveaway shinies eventually. How do you get the other Vivian? You can... So this is like the first other form that I found. You can transfer from Pokemon Go a postcard into this game. You can connect the games and do that. And what'll happen is all of the Vivian in your game will turn into the form from that postcard that you transferred into this game for 24 hours. So that's how you do it. I would just be careful because a few people have reported that they had like issues. It broke their save or something when they did it. So, yeah, not a good time. But it's like pretty rare. It's just something to note. I connected mine just fine. I know a bunch of other people have, but Do Vivian. I'm gonna do a Vivian. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna get a certain Vivian form going. I don't know which one I'm gonna do right now. One of those things red? Is that thing shiny? No. Okay. Those things are tough to tell. So the way that you do this is you make sure that your game is connected. May not even be related, may just be the update. Yeah, I heard that too. I have 5 shiny Vivian so far, no issues. Yeah, we'll risk it for the biscuit. It's under mystery gift. You go to connect to Pokemon Go. You know what? I'm already connected. I don't know if I have to do this again. Let me look at my Pokemon Go. So the only postcard that I've done is Continental. Sorry, I have to figure out which postcard I'm going to transfer right now. Just got my shiny Icy Snow. Very nice. Postcards. Man, I need to look at a map. Does it tell me which, like, Vivian form it's going to give me? This is kind of a nightmare. I'm looking at my list. This one's in Germany. I probably don't have this, right? Right. Let me look at a Vivian map. This kind of sucks. I wish it showed which thing was associated with it. Oh my god, this map is so small. I don't know if I have Icy Snow. I do Ocean if I do like Hawaii. God, it doesn't show where it's at either. I have to tap on each one manually. God, this sucks. The Netherlands? Alright, I'm gonna do this one from the Netherlands. There's like a lot kind of up around this spot here. We're gonna do this. Send it to the Switch. Doing it. Yes, I want to send it to the Switch. Oh, I guess I do have to go to Mystery Gift. Doing it. Germany's Continental. So the only one that I do have is Continental, I think. I'm not sure which one I have. I have the candy corn one. Got some gimme gold coins, oh boy. Hold on, I need to look at my Pokemon Go spawns now that I have opened this game. Alright, we're good. I didn't do a Japan one, sorry. I don't know how many people I have in Japan on my Pokemon Go. Alright, so we should have a pretty spicy Vivian form over here, let's see. Might have just done the same one you had. Well, that's fine. That's fine. India is Monsoon form. Very nice for the shiny. I got it last night. Very cool. I think I have a few from India online. I'm gonna have to look. Oh, Vivian. I'll do a bug sandwich. I just kind of wanted to see it first, but I think maybe I'm just gonna have to do the Sammy and we'll figure it out afterwards. Oh my god, this is literally the one I have. This is the only one that I have. I told you. I told you. I didn't know the names. I don't know this stuff. I don't know the butterflies. What a nightmare. Rip, run it back. I don't think I can. I think it saves. I don't think I can just like soft reset to get it back. Is what it is. We got plenty of time to hunt these things. You can send another postcard to replace it. Is that a thing? I'm pretty sure that it's locked in for 24 hours. It saved you went online. It's once per day. Yeah. I have icy snow in my world if you want it. I'm over these bugs. Over it. Alright, here's the dealio, guys. We are going to... I think we're just going to check Spiritombs. I think we're going to call it a night a little bit early tonight. We got something that we needed. My wife and everybody's downstairs playing DDR, and I'm going to get my groove on, I think. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to check our Spiritomb spawns. It's getting up to 10. We had a good night. Had a good run. I've only ever seen Fancy Vivian. Yeah, you have to transfer Pokemon Go postcards to get the different ones. The fancy one is the only one that spawns. What about Rumble or Black? Not tonight. Not tonight. Sid, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Walking Wake ends on the 12th, I think. Yeah, we got it yesterday, so that I didn't miss out on it, because I didn't want to not get it. Bust a move on stream, please. I will not be doing that. Will not be doing that. It's dancing time. Yeah, we're going to be dancing after we check our Spiritombs. We got a few things to do still. And you won't want to miss the Spiritomb. This is the spiciest thing. If we find it, you won't want to be the person that didn't see it. Before you leave, will you hunt Galarian Meowth? Will I? Eventually I will. I won't hunt it, like, before I leave. That's going to be a long Masuda hunt. I'll donate $100 to dance on stream. Big if true. I don't think it's happening. Also, no. You can't buy me. You can't pay me off. Got Iron Leaf and Walking Wake the day after the update. Yeah. I know a lot of people were just really trying to knock that out quick. Hit the whip. I ain't doing it. I refuse. Do the Poke Portal. Why? Why am I doing the Poke Portal? I need Walking Wake and I just got off of school. Been exploring the map for hours and I can't find Walking Wake. So it isn't like in the wild, if that's what you're looking for. It's, if you look on the map, you can see the, you should always have a Tera raid battle. So you see this sparkly one right here? This is one that's going to be the event Pokemon. So just look on your map, you will have one somewhere on the map. And that obviously is my sparkly one. But this one, since I'm in Violet, is Iron Leaf. Alright. We're gonna go. We're gonna look at this other one, and then I'm gonna look at my Scarlet ones too. Psychic Sparkling one for the 5-star ones, yes. Sorry for joining so late. Glad you're still streaming, Pupusa Boy. I hate to break it to you. We're looking at this Spiritomb and 3 more in Scarlet. And I'm wrapping a little bit early because my wife and everybody is downstairs playing DDR. And I got the, feeling the need to bust a move. We'll see, though. We'll see if our luck is extra spicy on the Spiritomb. I'm not super sold on if it's going to be. But we had good luck with the Squawkabilly tonight. We got the white one. Alright, we're going to look in Scarlet now. You showed a 6 or 7-star raid. The Walking Wake and Iron Leaves don't have the black glow. Did I? Hold on. Oh, I guess that is. There should be one sparkling. Maybe I don't have it because I already got it. Oh. Is this it right here? This is it, right? I think this is the one, the pink one. This is Psychic. Yeah, this is it, right here. Yeah, you get one every day. Alright, that was my bad. Either way. For Walking Wake, it's a water one, and for Iron Leaves, it's a Psychic one, just so you know. Alright, we're doing our last few checks for Spiritomb, and then we're going to raid somebody, so stick around, guys. What's more important, Pokemon or DDR? Papusa Boy, popping off. Still happy to see you streaming, even just for a little bit. Papusa Boy, I'll be streaming long time tomorrow, so you can get your fix. Yeah, we missed you, Papusa. What is more important, Pokemon or DDR? I play Pokemon every day. I don't get a chance to bust a move. I'm telling you. It's been just, I haven't had an outlet for the dancing spree that I'm feeling. The fever. We'll see. 3 more Pokemon. Jimbo, that phrasing, not great. Not great, that one. Yeah. Yeah, let you rephrase that. Looking at the mushrooms too. I don't need those, but it would be kind of cool to find one. I have returned again, Jimbo. Not Jimbo, sorry, Z-Toxic. Z-Toxic, I'm sorry to have said that. You can bust a move whenever you want with us. I will not be doing that. Never ever. But I appreciate you letting me know that the option is there. Jimbo Toxic, that's... I hate to do that to poor Toxic. We've been messing up Toxic a couple times the past couple streams. Thanks for the fun time tonight. I appreciate you guys. It was a good run. We didn't get anything spicy with the eggs, but you know, white Squawkabilly is a big win. That's like a pretty rare thing. We only had to use 2 sandwiches to get every single Squawkabilly form. Pretty good. We got a bunch of greens. I thought for sure they were going to go to Ohio, so I'm glad I didn't have to do it. Calm isn't even going to DDR. He's probably going to sit and watch playing Pokemon anyways. I would never. Would never do that. I don't know why you would ever say that. That doesn't sound like me. Although I do need to generate some eggs for tomorrow. I need to have some egg power going. But I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to be showing them all up. Say, step aside, ladies. One more. Guys, I'm going to start my end of stream deal. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please consider doing it. It helps me out a lot. If you haven't subbed yet, I stream 5 days a week. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night too, same time. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, super good time. We have a bunch of people helping out if you need to complete your Pokedex, or you want to show off when you get some shinies, or you want to show off that you have the cutest dog or cat in the world. We got channels for all that stuff, so feel free to pop in and hang out. It's not a members only deal. Everybody's welcome. And last but not least, we have a ton of members. An absolute ton. We had... we just always have all of these gifted memberships, and I'm telling you, it's insane. The amount of support that we have with that, it's a big deal. Not everybody has this kind of membership boom at this size, so I really, really appreciate it, guys. We are going to... Well, we're going to raid in a minute. We're going to raid after this, so stick around. This list is insane. I can't talk long enough to make up for this gigantic list. I can speed it up, but it's just like, you know, needs to be a little readable. We have a few people paying even more for memberships. Jalissa765, Raise Plays, Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rain, Zonathan04, Sir Shicker, Pokehitter, Beard Sational, Ceiling Cat, Kasane V2, Not Very Lucky, Z Toxic, Time Ghost 42, Martin 19D, Shiny Sylveon, Oxford Striplin, Dawn Batty, Moody Mel, Carissi, and in the cultist here, we have Mistaken, Sir Lomac, Oriso, and Papusa Boy, paying a ridiculous amount of money. I really, really appreciate you guys supporting. Let's do the last check How do I pay for more, says Coop. You should just be able to upgrade your membership if you want to pay more. If you have a gifted membership, I don't think you can upgrade it. But once your gifted membership is up, you can click the join button, and you can pick whatever tier you want to be in. Alright, we're going to park in the desert, and then we're going to raid somebody. So, let's figure it out. Let's see who we're going to raid. Jimbo, how about you just post the raid that's actually the channel, so we can, you know, show who's supporting. We're going to do an exclamation, hashtag calm raid in the chat. Who are we going to raid? We're going to raid SMK. The lad. The homie. He's doing a shiny only run in Pokemon Black. So Jimbo, you said you wanted to see Pokemon Black. Here's your opportunity. Alright. Hashtag calm raid. Guys, I really appreciate you all hanging out. Please don't spam. Please just post it once in the chat, the hashtag calm raid. Give him a like, hang out for a bit. He's going to be going for a while tonight, I'm sure. And he's a cool guy. Good night, everybody, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Alright? Hopefully we'll have equal luck to this. It'd be a good time. You shouldn't have to click that link, by the way. It should automatically take us there, but the link is also in the chat. So we'll see you then. Good night, everybody.